It is good to see everybody here. I hope you're all ready. It's a late night. Usually, this is a time when pay-per-views or shows go off the air. And usually, this is a time when we start going to bed. But tonight is different. Tonight, we're actually kicking things off at this time. Tonight, we're pulling off a late nighter because tonight is all about paranoia. It is about GCW Paranoid. And we're having fun. Kicking things off is Joey Janela, as we can see right here. It's cool. You know, if Joey Janela is kicking off the show, it's a good idea. It's got to be a good show. And that is exactly what's happening here. Joey Janela is kicking things off, and he's looking good as he's doing it right now. Look at this guy. He's a good guy. Alright, so this guy, Joey Janela, looking good so far. Going strong as we can see. Let's see. Wow, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome here. Wow. And Joey Janela goes flying right there. He goes flying. I mean, I told you. If Joey Janela is kicking things off, and he's starting things off, it's got to be a good idea. Look at that. Look at this guy. Yeah, this show, once again, is taking place from the previous venue. We saw, I believe, the last pay-per-view we saw from GCW. Not the one at Wrestlemania, right? The one that we saw before this one. And that one also took place from the very same venue, the Ukrainian Center, I believe. It's taking place from the very same place here. And the place is jam-packed. It's full of fans. And Carlito is here. Carlito, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And look at this show. I mean, wow, look at the fans. They're all into it. They're all driven. They're all ready for this. And look at Joey Janela. I mean, as you'd expect, he is going at it. And right now, he's on the receiving end of a lot of the offense. And he's taking it hard. For sure, he's taking it hard. And if would you look at that, the referee actually is a female referee here calling the action. Now, tell me a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, when GCW was a whole different promotion. It was a whole different animal. GCW a few years ago used to be only catering to the fans who would want to see, death matches and who would want to see extreme wrestling. That is the kind of promotion GCW used to be. It used to be another kind of CCW show. And over the years, it has evolved, and now it's gone softer, right? It's catering to everybody, not just to the people who watch death matches, but everybody. Yes, even the main event now is a death match, always, but still, it's catering to everybody, and you can see the difference right there. It's a female referee calling the action. You'd never see that until a few years ago, so, you can see a world of difference, a world of change right here as we speak. And Joey Janela, still going strong at it. Look at this guy. He's going strong. It's good to see everybody here. Hope you're all doing well. And hope you're all watching GCW Paranoid, because this is a good show. It's a promising show. We've got the Briscoe brothers in action later on as well. So you can't miss out on this one. It's going to be a good one. Joey Janela is laughing. He's walking around. Look at this guy. Full of confidence as we speak right now. He knows he's got this under control. But you know what they say, confidence can be toxic as well. You got to keep it under control. But right now, I don't know if Joey Janela really has that confidence under control as we speak right now. Look at him. Right, tables are slowly turning. Joey Janela with the headlock gets him down, goes for the cover. And no. The shoulders are not down. But he's trying to put him in a sleeper hold as we see right now. Wow, this is, alright, so slower pace match from Joey Janela. This is not the kind of match that you'd expect, right? First of all, you would not expect Joey Janela to open the show, which he is, which I can appreciate. It's good to see him opening the show, kicking things off. It's good. Right. With an Irisher from Joey, was going to go for the clothesline, got reversed, and look at that. Beautiful. Tornado spike satellite right there, And Joey Janela goes down, retreating to the corner as we speak right now, slowly and steadily trying to get up. He goes running into the corner and meets the big boot of this guy. Joey Janela is down, face first into the middle turnbuckle. Joey Janela, wow, slamming down hard to the mat, going for the cover. The tables have turned around as we speak right now. Joey Janela, who was dominating the match early on, right now is on the receiving end of all the offense as we speak right now. Look at this guy. And good to see everybody here. Welcome to this stream. I hope you're watching GCW Paranoid. If you're not, I would highly recommend for you to watch it, because this is a show. It's a good show. And we're just kicking things off. Joey Janela is here. Wow. Beautiful dive right there. Going for the cover, and Joey Janela once again kicks out, as you'd expect for him to kick out, right? And nobody sees Joey Janela not kicking out of it so early into the match. He cannot give up so early, so not big of a surprise right there. Let's see. Alright, now they've climbed to the top turnbuckle. Joey Janela has been placed on top of the turnbuckle. Is he going to go for it? Wow. That's right, the Lucha blood is showing at the moment. Joey Janela with a big elbow to his opponent. The guy's dazed right now, and I can look at the ropes. Wow. The ropes don't look right. The ropes don't look like they've been held in place. They're tightened enough because, yeah, the ropes are very wiggly, or so are the turnbuckles. This is not good. Is this sort of a ROH pay-per-view? Hey, Michael, good to see you. This is not ROH per se. This is GCW. It's called Game Changer Wrestling, and it's not ROH now. It's an independent show, but it's a sort of an independent show that is out there. The world has its eyes on GCW. It's a very good show. You should tune in. If you haven't checked it out already, I suggest check out tonight's show, because it's got to be good. They've got the Briscoe brothers in action. Joey Janela is in action right now. We've also got Suzuki in action later on, so you don't want to miss out on this one. It's a good show, and so far so good. Joey Janela kicking things off, and he's delivering as we speak right now with a big elbow. Look at that, and wow. Slower paced match. I mean, you wouldn't see a match like this from Joey all the time. This is a different pace that you would expect from Joey Janela. I mean, this is different, but he's doing well. And the place is jam-packed. Look at that. I can't believe that AEW did not use Joey Janela to the fullest. I mean, this guy is talented, and he certainly is charismatic. They really dropped the ball on this guy. I think they could have done better with Joey. Alright, so Joey Janela flat on the mat. The guy goes through the top turnbuckle. Is he looking for... Wow. Joey Janela gets his knees up right in time. That's why I call it all the time. I call it a high-risk maneuver. I don't care if it's a swanton bomb. I don't care if it's whisper in the wind. I don't care what it is. If you're going up, it's a high-risk maneuver. And look at that. Just the way he delivered it, it turns the tables around. Joey Janela is now all of a sudden in control of this match. And he is going strong, and he's dominating so far. Went for the cover and a quick kick out at 2. Anthony, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. GCW going strong as we speak right now. Look at that. Look at this show. And of course, it's a GCW show, and you know what to expect from these guys. Joey Janela, he brings out the forbidden door from under the ring. You know, all the shows in the world, by the way, look at those fans over there. Fans surrounding the ring. By the way, in GCW shows, if you're new to it, there are no barricades, and the fans are literally inches away from the wrestlers. And as Joey Janela got close to them, they all stood up, and they were throwing the middle fingers to Joey Janela as we speak. And he brings out the forbidden door from under the ring. He brings out the steel chairs. Joey Janela, we see this every single GCW show. You take 2 steel chairs and you place the forbidden door right on top of them, just making a table out of the steel chairs. I don't know. I mean, if they really need a table so bad, GCW should maybe forget the doors and really bring out the tables for their shows. But they like their doors better, I guess. So look at that. Joey Janela has the door placed on top of the steel chairs, stacked them together like a table, and now he's going for a high-risk maneuver here again. I think he's looking to deliver a big superplex off the top turnbuckle onto the door as we speak. And Ricky, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Wow, it's a late night. Usually at this time we go to bed, right? You guys go to bed at this time, but tonight we're kicking things off at this very time with GCW. Joey Janela is looking for a wow, I don't know. This is gonna be crazy. He's looking for a high-risk maneuver. This is really high risk. Both the men could actually be flying through the table as we speak to the door. And there you go. A rock bottom. A flying rock bottom. I would like to call it a rock bottom. A flying rock bottom from the top turnbuckle down onto the door. And the guy goes through the door and he still kicks out at 2. Joey Janela still going strong as we speak right now. Renegade is here. Renegade, so good to see you, brother. Wow, it's a late night indeed, and Joey Janela is going strong. He's going strong. And I would like to show you, I've got some interesting and special things to show all of you tonight. And I'm going to be starting off with this very special thing that, my brother here has made. So every single thing that you've seen on this channel has always been something that I've come up with, right? But this time I'm so happy and I'm so proud because for the first time ever, and this is so special, it's something that I haven't made, but our brother right here, Renegade, has made for the channel. So Renegade, thank you so much. And there you go. Look at this. A customized Wrasslinews logo right here. I love it, brother. Thank you so much. This is really special. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It shows the family values that we have, right? So really, and this is so cool. So much better thing than what I had. Thank you so much, Renegade. This is really special. And Ninja is here. Says, want to make a bet? Ninja back. A bet? Well, what we can do here is we can predict, right? We can predict here who's going to win, what's going to happen. Let's do some predictions, Ninja Mac. Let's do that. Sean says, it's 4:19 in the morning for me. Good morning, Sean. I hope you got some sleep. Were you pulling an all-nighter? I hope you were not. But good morning, Sean. It is 8:49 for me, so bit ahead of you. 4 hours ahead of you. So morning for me as well. Hi, AJ. It's still early for me. 8:19 here in LA. There you go, Ricky. That's amazing. Good job. So there we go, and we see that Joey Janela has once again stacked the door on top of the 2 chairs, between the 2 chairs. So these guys really need tables. The poor guys, they have to use the chairs to get the doors up like a table, but they really need tables at the end of the day. Wow. And this guy all of a sudden turns the tables around, no pun intended, and power slams Joey Janela hard into the ring mat. Wow, Joey Janela is selling that right now. Wow. Okay, that is interesting. Joey Janela sold that for sure. And now this guy is looking to go for a high-risk maneuver himself onto the middle rope right now. He's looking to fly, and he goes through it. Look at that. Putting Joey Janela through the table. So Joey Janela did it to the guy early on in the match. He put this guy through the table early on, and now he puts Joey Janela through the table, returning the favor, as we say, right? That's what's happening right here. Look at that. Look at this right here. So two forbidden doors have been broken. 2 forbidden doors have been crashed in the match, and we're just in the first match of the night. We've got a crazy night ahead. We've got the Briscoes, we've got Suzuki, we've got Allie Kat, we've got a lot of wrestlers who are going to be coming up, and we're going to be putting on a performance right here at GCW Paranoid. It's going to be a good night. Where is GCW at? It's actually taking place at I believe the Ukrainian center right now. Let's see which cities it is actually taking place in. 1 second. GCW Paranoid venue. Let's see. That's right, X-Pac. Vintage X-Pac from Joey Janela as we speak right now. Look at that. This guy. And by the way, Suzuki. That's right, Suzuki is going to be wrestling Blake Christian tonight. So if you're a fan of Blake Christian and you're a fan of Suzuki, you don't want to miss out on this one because these 2 hotheads are going to go at it. Blake Christian is definitely the future. He's a very promising young individual, a very good wrestler, and we know Suzuki and all his credentials, so this is going to be a classic match for sure. Cannot miss out on this one. It's going to be good for sure. Suzuki versus Blake Christian is probably going to be the main event of the night. Now, just with that, look at that. With that being said, we have concluded the first match. We have come to an end to the first match. Joey Janela picks up the win as we speak. Yeah, I saw this coming from miles away. He had to win this one, for sure. Look at that. And that's right. The show actually is taking place from LA tonight. It's taking place from the Ukrainian Center in Los Angeles. So there you go. Ricky, you could have gone there right there. Chris, good to see you, brother. Welcome. I hope you're watching GCW Paranoid. We just got done with the first match of the show. The first match featuring Joey Janela. And he actually picked up the win, so that was nice to see. And look at this guy fist bumping everybody as he makes his way to the back. And it's so interesting because everybody was throwing the middle fingers to Joey Janela, the victor of this match, right? But this guy goes to the back and everybody's like, fist bumping him and just nodding to him. There you go. That's GCW fans keeping kayfabe alive. And they're clearing the ring as we speak. Of course, our good old GCW ring announcer with the beanie is here. Look at that. Let's see what the next match is going to be. As I said earlier, the match that I'm looking forward to the most is, of course, the Suzuki versus Blake Christian match. It's going to be a good one. And also, we've got Allie Kat. We've got AJ Gray defending his championship as well. So, lots to look forward to tonight. Who's coming out now? Okay. Kevin Blackwood is here. He's kicking things off. Let's see. This should be a good match. And Chris says, I'm watching. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful stuff. And Blackwood is making his way out here. Yes, I go GCW tonight, but I was too tired for last week, Wrestlemania week. And I get it, Ricky. The Wrestlemania week was crazy. It was such a good week. It was an amazing week. But it was crazy. I mean, back-to-back shows. You remember what happened to my throat during the Mania week. It was crazy, but it was so good. Wrestlemania is our party. Wrestlemania is the Super Bowl of wrestling for sure. Or even bigger, right? Because it's not a one-day thing. It's a multiple-day thing. And it gets crazy, yeah. But it's amazing. Such a good experience that Wrestlemania weekend was. So good. All right. The fans are into it. They're ready for this match. Look at that. Okay. Is it just me or the referee looks like Rick Steiner a little bit? Yeah, it definitely does. Maybe it's a beard, but he definitely looks like Rick Steiner. And look at the fans here in attendance. The fans are having fun. They're dancing. They're grooving to the music. Oh gosh, I don't know if this guy's a plant, this guy in a pink shirt. I'm not too sure if he's a plant or what, but he is grooving. Yeah, look at that. This is our champion. He is making his way. The Extreme Champion is making his way to the ring. This is going to be a good match. AJ Gray is definitely one of the very best performers in GCW, which is why he is a champion. And he is going to be having a great match tonight for sure. He is going to get out here. He's going to kill it. He's going to deliver. Yep. And the fans are cheering this guy on. He is getting an ovation, guys. AJ Gray is everybody's favorite. You can see it right here. The fans are going loud for AJ Gray for sure. Look at that. The sweet. Ricky says, speak of WrestleMania, AJ, did you see WWE social media made rematch for Backlash? Yeah, that's why they call it a WrestleMania Backlash, right? Every single match or every other match is a rematch, is a recap of what we've already seen at Backlash. Maybe they should stop calling it WrestleMania Backlash and start calling it WrestleMania Rewind, because that is literally what we get. But that's interesting. What matches are we getting? What rematch have they announced, Ricky? Let me know. right? And AJ Gray is having fun here. Alright, so Blackwood versus Gray, this should be good. Blackwood smiling, AJ Gray smiling. They know that the fans are into it. I can't believe that they actually gave us this match so early on in the card, because this is a championship match. I would have expected for it to take place later on in the card, but this is literally the second match of the night, which is pretty cool. GCW puts on shows like nobody else. I mean, the first match itself was Joey freaking Janela. The second match is an Extreme Championship match featuring AJ Gray and Blackwood. This is great. And Blackwood is done. He doesn't want to take any crap from AJ Gray, pushes him away, and the two lock up again. AJ Gray, wow, Blackwood coming across as the tougher one here. He puts AJ Gray down, AJ Gray gets up, he shoves him around, this guy shoves him again, AJ Gray with a big elbow to Blackwood. Blackwood returns the favor, and AJ Gray returns the favor, and Blackwood now with a big slap. Wow. Wow, and a big chop to Blackwood. Blackwood returns the favor. A big chop to AJ Gray's chest. AJ Gray returns the favor once again. And Blackwood with the heavy strikes right to the face, right to the jaw. First strike to the jaw. And AJ Gray has the... Wow, this is crazy. Okay, AJ Gray with the Irish whip and whatnot. Big shoulder tackle to Blackwood. Blackwood goes down and goes up again. And AJ Gray, wow. Going right after the left leg of Blackwood as we speak, and Blackwood is hurt. He's tending to his left leg, and he definitely is hurt. That leg has to be weak, and that has to be hurting throughout this match. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how this turns around, guys. Interesting. And we can see Ricky says, I quit match, Ronda versus Flair. That had to happen, right? I mean, we saw it on SmackDown, I quit. We were like, it's gonna happen. Of course, she has to say, yes, it is happening. But I'm glad that it's an I quit match. At least they added a stipulation. And as I said last night, I'm a big fan of I quit matches. I clearly remember the Randy Orton versus John Cena I quit match, Breaking Point 2009. What a brutal match that was. I also remember, I believe, perhaps maybe the last I quit match we've ever seen in the WWE so far. That was the John Cena versus Batista match. Over the Limit, I believe 2011, 12. Also a great match. I remember Cena put Batista through the stage in that match. Through the stage. And that is how he said, I quit. I remember that very well. So, yeah, I remember those I quit matches. Really good stuff. And I think they're going to kill it as well. This time, it's the first time I'm going to see an I quit match not featuring John Cena. And I think they're going to kill it. Ronda Rousey is in the match. Charlotte Flair is in the match. Two of the very best performers in the match. So, they're gonna kill it for sure. And AJ Gray is in the receiving end of a lot of offense here. I'm surprised. Ricky says, I pick Gray, and Chris says, I pick Gray. There you go. Gray getting some support, but Blackwood so far going strong. Look at this guy. He's going strong, right? And Chris says, thoughts on Jinder getting an IC title? Chris, if you remember the interview that we did, right? I asked him, what are your next thoughts? Are you going for the tag titles? Are you going for the championship, the world title? What are you going to do after Mania? And he was like, man, I want to be Grand Slam champion, so I might as well go after the IC title. I will go after, these titles that I haven't won before, and that's exactly what he's doing. Whatever he said during the interview that he's doing it. So I'm glad that he didn't lie to me during the interview, and he's actually following up on what we spoke about. He is going after the IC title, and you know what? IC title has been very, very stale, brother. Lately, it's been very stale. Ever since they gave it to Shinsuke Nakamura, IC title lost its prestige. And I'm not saying that Shinsuke Nakamura is a bad performer. I'm just saying that he wasn't booked well with the championship, and the championship with Shinsuke Nakamura was more like championship kept in the refrigerator. It just wasn't there. It just was there, but it was away. It was not a part of the programming at all. And it was there, was not being defended, so it was stupid. So IC title really has taken a beating, thanks to Shinsuke Nakamura, thanks to Sami Zayn, and now, sadly, with Ricochet as well. So Jinder Mahal as IC title would bring more eyes to the title, would bring more prestige to the title, and would have more people talking. So let's do it. Jinder Mahal for the IC championship. I'm in for it. Let's do it. By the way, Blackwood with a big kick right to the back of AJ Gray. AJ Gray is hurt. Look at this guy. He's hurt. Big kicks to the back, to the front of AJ Gray. And AJ Gray is, wow, he's hurt, guys. Look at this guy. Big chop to the chest, and we can hear it all the way here. Look at that. Blackwood looks around, looks at the fans. He knows the fans are loving it. This guy is all smiles tonight. Blackwood from the very beginnings, right from the entrance, has been smiling so big, as if he knows he's in it to win it, right? He could be winning it, because what we've seen so far from AJ Gray consecutively for a lot of pay-per-views is that AJ Gray always comes out at the top. AJ Gray always picks up the win. So tonight, we could actually be seeing Blackwood picking up the win. We could be seeing something different. Look at that beautiful, beautiful round flying elbow right into AJ Gray. Wow. AJ Gray with what a kick that was right into the face of Blackwood. And Jason is here. Jason, good to see you, brother. He says, AJ, GCW is back. They're at the Ukrainian Center. That's right. Is anyone going off the top of the stage line? For sure, Jason. That's bound to happen. 100%. It's gotta happen. You know, I was hoping that this match would be crazy because it's an Extreme Championship match. So I thought AJ Gray and Blackwood would go crazy, would go to the top and whatnot. But clearly they're keeping it inside the ring, which, okay, that's fine. It's all right. Got no problems with this one. But, you know, we also have the Suzuki match. The Suzuki versus Blake Christian match. And I think they're going to go crazy. I think Suzuki is capable of craziness. And Blake Christian, as we know, is a crazy guy. So I think Blake Christian has got to go up to the top of the stage. What do you guys think? Let me know. I think Blake Christian is going to take a big dive from the top. And AJ Gray is strong right now. He's going strong. And you know what? I'm loving it. The fact that tonight's show started at 11 p.m. Eastern gave me 2 more hours of extra sleep. And can't you tell I'm so happy? This is great. And Blake Christian, wow. Blackwood picks up AJ Gray on his shoulders. Couldn't keep him up for too long. AJ Gray's reversal. Wow. Slams him down hard. This could be it. Wow. And Blackwood kicks out. Nearly the last second of the match, he kicks out. AJ Gray doesn't look too happy. He's looking down at Blackwood. Doesn't look too happy about it. He's trying to get him up slowly and steadily. Taking his time with this one. Wow. Big hits to the back of Blackwood. AJ Gray is looking to finish him. Kevin reverses it. Blackwood tries to resist. Tries to stay in control. With the reversal, Blackwood with a big punch. And the kicks. And the punch. An Irish whip into the corner. AJ Gray reverses it. Throws Blackwood. Sends Blackwood right into the corner. Blackwood with the advantage. With a big flying drop kick right into AJ Gray's chest. Gets him up. Gets him. Wow. Blackwood carries AJ Gray on his shoulders. Slams him down hard. Big driver right there. Going for the cover. And AJ Gray with the kick out. This is a good match. Will Rally's here, brother. Good to see you, Will. I hope you're doing well. And he says, hey, AJ, didn't know GCW was on tonight. Is it a pay-per-view? That's right, brother. It is a pay-per-view going on right now. We've got GCW Paranoid happening as we speak right now. This is a good match. We're watching only this. This is only the second match of the night. The pay-per-view literally started, about half an hour ago. So we're just getting into it. So it's a good show so far. Kevin, I see you right there. I'm okay. I hope you're okay too, brother. And that's right, Bill. This is a good show. So check it out. If you have some time, check it out. You will not regret it. And once again, I would like to turn your attention, guys, to this very, very nice. By the way, AJ Gray is going for a superplex on Blackwood. And he delivers. Blackwood goes flying down. Look at that. That has to hurt. And with the cover, and Blackwood still kicks out. Even after that big superplex, he kicks out. And I would like to turn your attention to the television screen right behind me, because our brother, you know, Renegade, you know him too well. He won WrestleMania Night 1, by the way, along with, another. Wait, I'll show you 1 second. So this guy has made such a beautiful thing for us, such a beautiful logo for us. He said, hey, Jeff, made something for you. Let me know how you like it. And look at this. Renegade made this for us, and I want to show you guys how beautiful does it look, how nice does it look. And this just goes on to show what a family we have here. Wow. And Kevin Blackwood throws AJ Gray down hard, and AJ Gray took the most out of it, and he is dazed. Kevin Blackwood with a big running knee right into AJ Gray, going for the cover, and AJ Gray kicks out, still kicks out. I don't know how he did it, but Kevin Blackwood once again with the reverse kick right into AJ Gray's face, picks him up, he's going for the pile driver, he's gonna go for the pile driver, and Blackwood hits AJ Gray with the big pile driver, going for the cover right now. Wow, and AJ Gray still kicks out. Are you kidding me? This is craziness. And Will says, okay, cool, just started then. I am here. Is Matt Cardona on tonight, AJ? I don't believe so, brother. It's not Matt Cardona's night, but we have Blake Christian versus Suzuki happening tonight. So that is a match that you wouldn't want to miss out on. It's going to be a good match. And look at that. Blake Christian, AJ Gray. Sorry, Blake Christian. Kevin Blackwood, AJ Gray still going strong. After being put through so much, they're still standing in the middle of the ring, going at each other as if they're just kicking things off. They're still looking fresh, still looking good. AJ Gray, not wow. This has to be over. Wow, are you kidding me right now? That was a hard-fought match. And still, your champion, AJ Gray, still your champion. That was a big clothesline delivered from AJ Gray, and delivered just so beautifully. Big superplexes, big moves, running knee, flying knee, drop kicks. Everything was tried by Kevin Blackwood, but nothing could bring AJ Gray down. AJ Gray still standing atop, still the champion. Look at this guy. Flaunting the title right there. And he says, Kevin, get up. And he's refusing to celebrate himself. He's asking for Kevin to get up. I haven't seen the pay-per-view card. Will, trust me, it's a good pay-per-view. I'm going to show you right here. 1 second, let's see. And AJ Gray is refusing to celebrate all alone. He wants Kevin Blackwood to stand up. And Kevin Blackwood obviously hurt. You can see it in his face. He is feeling the effects of the match. He gets up, holding the ropes. And now he's making his way to AJ Gray. Wow, show of respect from AJ Gray, offering him a handshake. Kevin Blackwood, wow, beautiful. He says, no, I'm not here to shake hands, AJ. I'm here to give you a hug. And these two hug it out. GCW is... you know what, I'll tell you. GCW a few years ago used to be all about the death matches, used to be all about the extreme stuff, but now it is all about the niceness. It's all about the hugging it out, the show of respect, the sportsmanship. A few years ago, it never used to be this version of GCW. It used to be a more extreme and hardcore version of the promotion we're watching right now. They've really toned it down. We've got female referees. 2 matches into the show, and no death matches yet. No blood yet. This never used to be GCW until a few years ago. So this is definitely a change in paradigm, a shift, which is good, which is welcoming. It appeals to more people. It's nice. And so far, brother, I would like to tell you that the show... The match card is Minoru Suzuki versus Blake Christian. This is most likely going to be the main event of the match. And Bussy versus Briscoes. And AJ Gray versus Swerve is going to be in it, but we got AJ Gray versus Blackwood, which is interesting. We've got Dickinson versus Masha Slamovich as well happening tonight. We've got Chris Bay, we've got SGC. So we've got a lot of good matches happening tonight. And Liz says, I have 2K22. Beautiful, Liz. Congratulations, you got the game. And Renegade, no, I should thank you. Once again, I would like to draw your attention, everybody, to this screen right here, to the television screen. I would like to draw your attention to this beautiful logo right here. Way better than the one that I had created initially. This is an enhanced version of the logo from my brother, from our family, a Renegade right here. And this goes on to show that what a family we have here. What a beautiful bond we have here. I say it all the time. This is not my channel. This is our channel. This is not my live stream. I'm not running the show. We are running the show. And we can see it right here, Renegade right here, with making this very beautiful logo. So thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. And when I call you brother, and when I call you guys family, I mean it. Thank you so much, Renegade. This is beautiful. And Will says, thanks, AJ. I watched last weekend Battle Royal. That was funny with Sean Ross snapping it. And that's right. Yeah, Dennis and Sean Ross, I believe they've worked together as well. So they must have sponsored the show in some capacity to get that spot. That's nice. Good for them. And Chris Bay from Impact. And that's right. Multiverse, right? That's what this is all about. And look who's coming out here. Swerve. Wait. Chris Bay is coming out. Swerve is gonna be in the match. Was gonna be in the match. Swerve was gonna be wrestling AJ Gray, but that got called off. So Swerve, I'm not too sure why it didn't happen, but initially it was gonna be AJ Gray versus Swerve for the title. Instead, we got AJ Gray versus Kevin Blackwood, but I'm not complaining because Kevin Blackwood was also pretty good, right? That match was very nice. And look at Chris Bay with the 2 sweets to everybody. Loving this. And Impact Wrestling and GCW lately have had a good relationship. We're seeing a lot of crossovers from Impact to GCW. Never used to see it before, but now we're seeing it more than ever, which is beautiful. And Chris Bay making his way to the ring, looking confident as we speak. Look at this guy. That's right, Chris. AJ Gray won. I want everybody's prediction for this match. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be Chris Bay? Is it going to be the guy? Who's going to win it? Let us know. And Chris says it right there. Chris is leading with the 1-0 score. I think I got the same score. X Persona, brother, is here. Good to see you, X Persona. We're having a fun night here tonight. We're having a laid-back, more casual, and independent night. We're watching some indie wrestling, some GCW Paranoid. Let's have some fun. Let's talk, guys. Is there anything you want to talk about? Any controversy? This is Wrestling News After Dark, right? Because this is taking place nearly midnight, right? So, after dark version of Wrestling News. Talk about anything. And Renegade says, you're more than welcome, brother. I would give you a hug right now. Thank you so much. You're so nice. So nice. Thank you. And Will Reddy says, Denise is a ring announcer at GCW. Chris Bay is a great wrestler. Oh, she's a ring announcer now? Okay. Wait. Okay, I see it. I think I was confusing with somebody else. Alright, I see it now. Alright, yeah. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, I still have to check that spot out. I will check it out, brother. Thank you for that. Chris Bay he has to win it, for sure. I would put my money on Chris Bay as well, because right now, if you look at the 2 guys in the ring, Chris Bay looks like a superstar, and the other guy, sadly, looks like a talent enhancer. So we'll see how this match turns out. But this guy definitely has a lot of support. And he's got a lot of confidence. I mean, if I was the size of that guy, I'd be very intimidated, because look at the size of Chris Bay. And look at the size of this guy. This guy is full of heart. This guy is full of passion. And you can see Chris Bay is letting him shine, giving him a spotlight, letting him do his thing in the ring. And this guy is really making the most out of it. And he's over with the fans. The fans are clapping for him. They're cheering for him. It's nice. Sweet. This is beautiful stuff right here. It's 4:45 in the UK, AJ. Beautiful, Will. It is 9:14 here for me, brother. So, late, right? For me, it's early. I'm glad I got to sleep. Usually, I wake up at 4 a.m. for the watch-alongs. For every single watch-along, they start at about 4:30 for me. So I wake up at 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. But, yeah. Now, I got to sleep some extra, so that's feeling good. But, Will, did you not sleep? Why are you awake at 4:45 in the morning? Did you not sleep, or did you wake up early? What's going on here? And Chris Bay was going for a kick, and that got reversed. Wow. Are you kidding me? That was a beautiful Jack Cartwheel. Chris Bay is like Spider-Man. It's like he reversed that move, and he can't believe how he reversed that. That is beautiful. Chris Bay being tossed around the ring. Yeah, I underestimated this guy right here, because he can fly and he can dominate. Look at him. The way that he's dodging Chris Bay. Do you see the Jack Cartwheels that he's putting on? One after the other, and he's doing them so well, so flawlessly. He's the king of Jack Cartwheel as we speak right now. Heading into the match, he was all smiles, he was looking confident, and now I know exactly why was he so confident. He's got it. And Will Riley says, yeah, Ricky, both are rich too. Will Riley, yes, she is Dennis, and she's working. Well, Dennis, right? Wow, she's working GCW too? I wasn't aware. Okay, that's nice. I was thinking that she was it. Now you say ROH. Now it makes sense. Okay, good for her. Oh, okay. I thought for GCW it was this guy in a beanie that caused the action, so interesting. That's good. That's nice. And Vilrari says, like Curtis Axel's story, like your Curtis Axel story earlier on your channel, has been backstage a lot since been released. That's nice, Vil. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for that. And good morning. I'm glad you woke up early. Early bird right here. That's nice. And saw you were live streaming, and here I am. No, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. AJ, you know a CZW wrestler named Drake Younger? He got fired from WWE as a referee. That's crazy. What was the reason that he got fired, X Persona? Do you know about it? Let me know. Breaking news, Deonna Purrazzo versus Taya for the AAA Championship. That's right, Brooklyn Joker. That match is going to be taking place at Impact Wrestling Rebellion. So that match is going to be happening soon, and I cannot wait for it. I'm super duper duper excited for that match. And I'm afraid that Deonna Purrazzo might actually lose this one. We've seen Deonna Purrazzo with the wins after the wins after the wins. This time it might be different, and this time we could actually be seeing Deonna Purrazzo losing this one. Chris Bay, by the way, ringside with the big chops to this guy right here, as I'm gonna call him the king of Jack Cartwheel, because he is throwing those oh my gosh. Chris Bay had this guy up on his shoulders, and he went running, ringside. He was running down the crazy. And this guy goes head first, neck first, into the ring post while Chris Bay was holding him up on his shoulders. This guy's gotta be hurting right now. He must be dazed. This is crazy. By the way, if you're watching this right now, the guy in the pink shirt is definitely a plant. Like, he's too excited and he's too confident to not be a plant. He's been dancing around, he's been throwing middle fingers, and he's been literally getting in the wrestlers' faces. This guy's either gotta be a plant or he's gotta be a super duper fan, because this guy's going at it. A very unique way to use the audience, the fan chairs right there from Chris Bay, and the fans are having fun. They're having a good time. They're laughing. And Chris says, Chris says that breaking news: Alexa has been she's got married. Wow. Okay, I had no idea. She got probably married when I was sleeping, so that's nice. Last night when I was sleeping, Carmella got married, and tonight it's Alexa Bliss. That's nice. Wow, sweet. Good for Alexa Bliss, and now, maybe 2 months later, she could be returning, so that's good news for us as well. That should be a great match. Deonna Taya, Impact Rebellion, April 23rd. Yes, right, it's got to be a good match for sure. And there is another company that, really wants us to do a watch-along for them, and we're going to be doing a watch-along for them as well on April 23rd. Let's see how that goes, but Impact Wrestling Rebellion has got to be a good show. And by the way, guys, Impact Wrestling's Bhupinder Gujjar, the Impact Wrestling star, is going to be here on this channel later today, Sunday. He's going to be here. What day is it today? Sunday, right? It's Sunday, yeah. So I get confused with my days. That's right. So Bhupinder Gujjar is going to be here on Sunday, and he's going to be talking about Impact Wrestling. He's going to be talking about his journey so far with Impact, about Wrassingh, the guy who's been bothering him too much on Impact Wrestling. He's going to be talking about India, about some plans that Impact Wrestling has for India, and more stuff that you haven't heard of before, news that has not been broken before. Bhupinder Gujjar is going to be laying it all down when he joins us on the Wrassing show for an exclusive interview later today. And as we can see here, Chris is going strong. This poor guy, I don't know why he's still in this match. Should be over already, because Chris Bay has got his number. Taya at AAA now in Mexico. She used to be there years ago. Is that right? Yep, that's right, brother. And that's why she wants to reclaim her championship, her prize. It's so interesting because for the longest time, Deonna Purrazzo kept AAA title and the ROH title relevant. And now that these two promotions are back on their feet, they want their titles back. Like, Taya wants it back, ROH wants it back. But you gotta give credit to Deonna Purrazzo for keeping both the titles alive and for keeping them relevant throughout. Look at that, right? So, respect to Deonna. She's done a good job. Alexa Bliss got married to Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews, for sure. Brooklyn Joker. That is funny. Yeah. Only if, right? Now, if she's got married, she got married to the singer, right? Chris Cabrera, what's his name? Chris Cabrera? Cabrera, that's right, Cabrera. Mr. Cabrera. So it's going to be Alexa Cabrera now. Good for her. And Will Riley says, a lot of people got married this week. Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Corey Graves. That's why Alexa Bliss is not on TV, because she got married. That's right. And fans and lots of dirt sheets like to go crazy. Like, I was Googling Alexa Bliss just for fun. Just because I wanted to see what are people talking about. And I saw at least a dozen articles on how Alexa Bliss has requested her release. And all of them fake. So, really, fake news is everywhere, even in wrestling. Lots of fake news. I don't know what they get out of it, but Alexa Bliss has not requested her release. She does not want out of the company. She was getting married. That's literally why she was, not appearing on television. And now that she's married, I believe after the honeymoon phase, she's gonna be here, so. But congratulations to Alexa Bliss. And Chris Bay, in control. Maybe not so much. Wow, the underdog of this match, this guy right here, is actually taking me by surprise right now. with those jackpot wheels. Wow. Big spear from this guy. It's nice. Chris Bay is taken off guard. I've been taken off guard. This is surprising. Wow. X Persona says, yes, he was a long run in AAA. Yes. White lost Pero Del Mal. Alright. Drake Younger was a good wrestler in CZW and WWE was a referee. I think got fired because of something he said about COVID and other stuff. Oh, I know about this guy. That's right. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of this guy. I heard that a referee did get fired because of that stuff. I think he made a comment on the vaccine. I'm not too sure if he made it on social media or if it was somewhere backstage. But I do remember hearing that the referee got fired because of that. So, yeah, it's tough. But that's the thing. You know, you got to be careful what you speak, right? It's a lesson for everybody. Like, if you have an opinion that's not very welcomed, you know, just keep it for yourself. You don't have to go out there and propagate it. And that's what he did, and that's where he went wrong, right? So, COVID's no joke. You got to be careful. And if you're not for the vaccines, just keep the opinion to yourself, at least in your profession, because it doesn't go well. Yeah. And Chris Bay right now is going strong. Look at this. Or maybe, wow, this guy throws him from the top, and Chris Bay with the black flips. Whoa. This is over. It's over. Wow. Chris Bay caught this guy midway, in midair, with the big super kick right into the jaw, right into the face of the guy. And the guy still kicks out. Chris Bay still in control. I don't know how this match is going on right now, but this is a crazy match. This match is actually taking me by surprise. I thought this was going to be a squash. I thought this was going to be a 5, 6, 7 minutes match at the very maximum. But this match has been going on for over 18 minutes now, so it's a solid match right here in our hands. Very sweet match. AJ, you should interview Connor since you interviewed Victor before. That's right, brother. You know, I interviewed... the thing is that when I interviewed Victor, it was really surprising because I know that these guys had a booking the very same day or something, but somehow Victor took the time, and I don't know if they canceled the booking, what happened, but we did the interview with Victor, and Victor has really said big things, good things about the channel, has said very good things about the show to his peers, and really has helped us a lot. He's been a very fantastic guy, very nice guy, so hopefully we'll have Victor on the show very soon, brother. And maybe we'll have both Victor and Connor together on the show. So it's going to happen, brother. It's going to happen. So, but we have a stacked lineup anyways. You know, this week I'm going to be having Bhupinder Gujjar. Next week I'm going to be having Amber Noah. And the week after, most likely I'm going to be having somebody from the independent circuit. And this person has a big hold on the independent circuit. And he's going to be coming at you and he's going to be making statements that's really going to make people talking. It's really going to make some noise because that is going to be a very controversial interview. For sure, it's going to be controversial. And this guy's going to get a lot of his chest that he hasn't got a lot of chest yet. He's got a lot of things bottled up and he wants to get on here and he wants to get it all out. So that interview is going to be happening very soon and I can't wait for it to happen. Wow. Cartwheel, by the way. Look at this guy. And he's going flying right now with a big cartwheel move right there to Chris Bay. He's laid down flat. He goes up to the top turnbuckle. He's going to fly. Chris Bay gets up with a... Wow. Are you kidding me? Chris Bay all of a sudden gets up and hits him with a big drop kick. And Cartwheel goes flying to the ringside. Poor guy. Didn't even fall down properly. First, his body hit the apron, which must be bad, and then he went down to the ringside. So this guy must be hurting right now. Chris Bay is in control. Cartwheel, not so much. Jason says those fans better move. That's right, brother. They better move, and look at that. Wow, Chris Bay was going to go flying, was going to go for the big dive, but Cartwheel with the reversal. So the fans don't have to move yet. They're safe for now. And I don't know if it's just you guys, but for me, the stream is glitching, like it's dropping frames. The frames are not very smooth. The stream is not very smooth right now. I don't know if it's the broadcasting problem or it's a Fight TV problem, but the frames are not very smooth. And those fans better move now, Jason, because Cartwheel is looking to fly. For sure. Wow. Big cartwheel move right there. Right from the top turnbuckle, he goes flying across the ring. jumping, cartwheeling across the ring, and flying to the ring side, right onto Chris Bay. Cartwheel is going up to the top turnbuckle once again. And he goes flying with, oh dear. Chris Bay moves out of the way, gets cartwheel up. It's crazy. Chris Bay gets him up with the reverse pile drivers. This gotta be it. Yeah, it's gotta be it. This has to be it. His back must be broken yeah, it is. It's over. With that being said, Chris Bay picks up the win. Cartwheel, even though he did a good job. I mean, he did a great job taking on Bay. That's no, little thing's a big thing to take on Chris Bay. And to put on such a performance is a big thing for him. So congratulations to Cartwheel. But Chris Bay picks up the win. Clearly the winner of the match, Chris Bay. Good for him. Good for this guy. And we can see here, Will says, I hate it when WWE changes people's name. Raquel Gonzalez was a great name. Why changing? Well, actually what happened, Will, I hate it too, by the way. But what happened was that Gonzalez happened to be her real name. Raquel Gonzalez was her real name, and that is why they had to change it, because they don't want real names being used on the main roster, right? So that's why they changed it. And Chris says, Ospreay versus Tanahashi. Also Okada versus Naito. Both set for NJPW.Kanto on May 1st. That's big. Big. Yes, and you know what? I think was Bobby or Andy? They were also talking about May 1st being a very big show. We gotta do a watch-along for this one, brother. We'll have to watch it together. We'll have to watch the show together. It's a good show. It's a big show. AJ, I saw the WWE Instagram page. Cody Rhodes versus Miz. That's right. It's happening. Cody is taking on the Miz this Monday. It's got to be a good show. That should be the only Cody Miz. Not a Miz fan, he's annoying. Will Riley is not too happy. I remember the last Cody Rhodes versus Miz match that we saw was probably back in 2011. So it's come full circle. Back then, Miz was a whole different kind of guy. Cody Rhodes was a whole different kind of guy. So this is a match that's come full circle. From those two guys, they have now evolved to bigger and better stars than ever. And it should be a good match. I think it's going to be a good match. Will Riley doesn't look too happy, but I think it'll be a good match. Let's give these two a chance. All right, let's give them a chance. And I picked Bay. That's right. No problem, Chris. Bay had to win, and everybody here has a 2-0 score. Chris has a 2-0 score. I have a 2-0 score because Chris Bay had to win, right? Let's face it. And he's giving the 2 sweets to everybody. 2 sweet everybody. I'm going to give it to you as well. Will Riley says, did you see Savannah Evans? That's right. Yep, she's good, she's tall, she's hard-hitting. I'm pretty sure that Tasha Steelz must be so happy that Savannah Evans re-signed with the company, because we know that as long as Savannah Evans is there, Tasha Steelz is not losing that title. So good for Tasha Steelz, good for Savannah Evans, beautiful stuff. And look who's coming out now. Alright, it's time for match number 3 of GCW Paranoid. Let's see who is making his way out. And the fans look excited. They're all standing up. By the way, once again, a female referee. Until a few years ago, you'd never imagine seeing a female referee in GCW. So, times have changed and the show is... Oh my god, holy hell. Okay, alright, you know what? Fasten up your seatbelts, guys, because this is going to be an extreme match. We've got Jimmy Lloyd. And when you've got Jimmy Lloyd in the ring, things can go extreme. Things can go from bad to worse. So, I don't know. It's going to be a big match. I don't know if you're aware of Jimmy Lloyd, but this guy has no limits. Renegade, I know you're watching the show for the first time. If you're watching this for the first time, brother, fasten your seatbelts up, because this guy, Jimmy Lloyd, is going to he's going to wreak havoc. It's going to bring the pain right here in this match. It's going to be a good one. And... okay, so Jimmy Lloyd is facing Jordan Oliver. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too familiar with Jordan Oliver. The guy's coming out with the water bottle. So I'm not too sure if I can take him seriously. But okay, let's see. It should be a good match anyways, because you've got Jimmy Lloyd. And if he's fighting Oliver, Oliver's got to be a good guy as well. I mean, not anybody can fight Jimmy Lloyd. So let's see how this goes down. AJ, breaking news on May 8 at WrestleMania Backlash. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, I Quit match. That's right, Brooklyn Joker. I am so excited for it. We spoke about this earlier. I'll say it again, brother. I am so thrilled because I Quit matches are the matches that made me fall in love with pro wrestling at the first place. I remember every single I Quit match that I've seen clearly until now. I remember watching the John Cena versus Randy Orton Breaking Point 2009. I remember the John Cena versus the Batista Over the Limit. I mean, John Cena gave us some incredible I Quit matches. It had been my dream. It had been my fantasy booking. I'd say this to everyone. Oh, whoa, what's happening here? Wow, this guy. The way he made his entrance, I was like, okay, somebody being attacked But no, that was just him going crazy. And do you see the fan right there? This is the fan that I was talking about. He's dancing, he's grooving to the music, he's throwing the middle fingers, and now he's wearing a bucket on his head. I don't know if that's a real fan or is that a plant, but this guy's hilarious. Alright, so I was talking about the I Quit matches. It had always been my dream to watch The Undertaker versus John Cena in a fantasy, in an I Quit match. It had always been my dream. That would have been my fantasy matchup, but it never happened. Never happened in the way that I wanted it for it to happen, but that's okay. But yes, an I Quit match. I'm a big fan of that stipulation. I think Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair are going to go to the extreme before they utter the words I quit. And I'm expecting Charlotte Flair to lose this one because there is no way that Ronda Rousey is going to say I quit. It's not going to happen. No, I don't think it's going to happen. She reminds me of Tatum Paxley, who in NXT sometimes on Level Up, but yes, that's right. Will, you know I'm a big fan of Tatum Paxley as well. I tune into Level Up, and I hope that I get to see her because she's good. Watching her on the show is a treat. She's a rising competitor. She's rising up the ranks, but she is going to be good for sure. And Jordan Oliver's from MLW. Thank you for that, Brooklyn Joker. And just like I said, somebody's appearing on the show very soon from the independent circuit, and they've got some news for MLW too, so it's gonna be interesting. I don't know the whole details as well, so I'm gonna be surprised, just like you guys are gonna be surprised. But it's gonna be a big interview that's coming up. B-Boy is here, and look at him with the fan interactions. Yeah, these guys have to be plants, man. They are no way are they real fans. Look at. B-Boy comes in, he gets right into the face of these guys, and they're smiling, and they're, throwing their thumbs down, and it's not. It has to be, they have to be plants, right, for sure. And let's see, Will Riley says this is a long match, but Chris Bay, that's right, Chris Bay won that one. He was holding the camera at parts during the match, it's crazy. A professional, true professional, Jason. 240, don't worry, in a massive Cody fan, it's my ringtone. Will Riley, there you go. I love it. There's quite a few female referees, one on SmackDown, forgot her name, and Audrey, that's right, I believe that's, I keep forgetting that lady's name as well. I know the one female referee in NXT, her name used to be Paige before they renamed her name, but she's good as well, and also the lady on SmackDown, also good. I think it's AEW that really, stirred the pot and made all the promotions make some change, make a difference, and bring females referees on board. It was AEW, I believe, that introduced the concept of female wrestling to mainstream wrestling at the first place. And that is why WWE followed up real quick. And now we can see right here GCW and other indie promotions doing the same. So that's nice. A very welcoming move right there. She was on SmackDown last night. That's right. Rachel. I think so, brother. I think so. And Chris says, I pick Lloyd. This is going to be a good match, multi-man match right here. And also, look at this. You talk about female referees. This is going to be an intergender match. The Dark Sheik is in the match too. And fans are cheering her on. This lady is making her way to the ring. And she's making her way to the ring like a boss. Look at this. Everybody came in and the fans cared or not cared so much. But this lady has the thing under control. She's got the fans under control. The fans are loving her. Already, it's got to be a match. This has got to be a match. Okay, look at that. The fans going crazy with the hands. Oh, wow, look at that. Love it. Yeah, she's got this under control. I'm seeing nothing but applause. I'm seeing nothing but appreciation from the fans to this lady right here. Sweet. Yeah, she is. Fans are loving her, man. Alright, this is going to be a scramble match for sure, and I was thinking that Jimmy Lloyd was going to win this, but now that she's entered the picture and she's coming to the play, I have a feeling that she's going to win. I have a feeling that she is going to win this match. Let's see how this turns out, but my money is not on Lloyd, my money is on her. I think she's going to be good. And Vil says, is this pay-per-view on Fight TV app tonight? That's right, Vil. It's on Fight. You can check it out right there. It is streaming right now live on Fight TV. And we can see it. This lady is on fire. She's gonna win for sure. And Ricky with the 2-4 score as well. Beautiful, brother, beautiful. And Chris has picked Lloyd. I'm not gonna pick Lloyd. I was gonna pick Lloyd, but I have to go with Sheik. She's gotta win this one. And Brooklyn says Jordan Oliver's from MLW. Thank you for that, brother. Miz versus Cody Rhodes Extreme Rules 2013. There you go, Renegade. Thank you, brother. Beautiful. And we can see it right there. The lady's been taken out first. First, they go after the lady and before they going after anybody else. So the lady and Lloyd have been taken out. Interesting. The two favorites in the match taken out first. Both of them have been thrown to the ringside. In the ring, we have three people, a triangle right here, going after each other. No way are they gonna win. None of these guys winning. It has to be either Lloyd or it has to be Sheik, the lady. Is John Moxley GCW champion? AJ, I saw it. When did that happen? That anyone in the chat? Or AJ, I missed it. John Moxley GCW champion. I think the last time we saw GCW, yeah, it happened. I think so. I believe so, that he is a champion. I believe so. Yeah, I have a short memory. Anybody here remember who he defeated? Who did John Moxley defeat for the championship? But I do believe that happened. Yeah. I have a short memory. I'll check it out, though. Pink shirt guy has a bucket on his head, AJ. Wait until Renegade sees Grim Reaper. There you go. I'm waiting for Renegade to see that. Renegade is going to be in for a surprise. But I thought this was going to be a good match. I thought this was going to be an extreme one. But, we can see it right here that... it's a scrambled eggs, right? It's so many people in the match, and when we have a lot of people in the match, it's hard for the match to be an extreme one. So maybe Renegade is not going to see the best of Jimmy Lloyd here. Maybe he's going to see a more limited side of Lloyd, but it's going to be good anyways. Will says, is John Moxley GCW champ? I'm going to look it up right now because I'm trying to think, when did John Moxley win it, and who is the champion right now? Let's see. I'll look it up right now. GCW champion. It is John Moxley, that's right. But who did John Moxley defeat is what I'm trying to see. GCW, let's see. John Moxley. Oh, okay. So, this happened a while back, right? This happened September 4th, 2021, which is why I don't remember. So it happened before we started doing the GCW Watchalongs. It happened September 4th, 2021. That's when it happened. So it's been a while since he's been champion, Will Riley. So that is why we don't remember it. It's happened a while back. There you go. Wow. We've seen him defending it, but we haven't seen him winning it. So there you go. And The Undertaker would have won. I'm here for the chat. Couldn't find the pay-per-view. Renegade. Dia, wait a second. I have to share the pay-per-view. 1 second. Let's see. All right. And as we can see right now, all right, so sorry, back at it right now. We know that John Moxley is the champion. We know that AJ Gray is the Extreme Champion of GCW. We saw that title defense early on. AJ Gray took on, wow. Jimmy Lloyd right now is going at it with a big knee to Jimmy Lloyd's face, but he is trying to stay in control, and he gets taken out right on his neck, landing brutally on his neck. I don't know how he's still in the game, but he is still there, and you can see that Jimmy Lloyd is hurt. He's hurt for sure, yep. And Jimmy Lloyd's taken out, the lady's taken out, and you know what? I'm surprised because all the people that we thought had an upper hand, or were gonna win this match, or were gonna be the more dominant people in the match, are actually being taken out. The lady hasn't shown anything out to us, has not been in control for a minute in the match. But Jimmy Lloyd is going strong right now. She's trying to turn the tables around. Try and turn it around. And you know what? You know that I'm not a very big fan of multi-man matches. That's why it's so hard to stay in control and on top of the action. But Jimmy Lloyd is trying to do a big superplex. Are you kidding me right now? We've got 4 people in the corner, and 3 of them go landing hard with that big power bomb from this guy. Right there, 3 people meet the mat hard, back first right there. It's scrambled eggs right now in the ring. Everybody's been taken out. Every single one of the men in the ring flat on the mat. The only person who's not flat is the lady, but we don't even see her. Where is she? I don't know. I don't see her right there. Oh, she's there ringside. She's ringside. She's been down and she's been out ringside since the very first minute of this match. She's been out. Now, I don't know if she's waiting for the ultimate opportunity to climb in, to roll in, and somehow get the cover, somehow get the victory, or what is she doing? But she's been out since the very first minute here. Let's see. Chris says, AJ, can you interview Tasha Steelz before Rebellion? Chris, I hope so. So, First I have to put out the Bhupinder Gujjar interview. Let's hope that interview does well. And then I have to reach out to Impact Wrestling to get a few more interviews. So I'm going to ask them who I can interview, and anybody who's available, we're going to interview them. But I'm definitely going to be reaching out. Let's see who we can get. But, they like to give us world champions usually, so we might get touches deals. But we'll find out. Yes, Riley, it's a 2-night pay-per-view. AJ's doing both nights. That's right, Jason. Both the nights, brother. Both the nights. And on Fight TV, if you want to buy the pay-per-view on Fight, it's actually $19 for both nights. If you want to buy one night only, it's $12. So you can get both nights and you'll get a better deal out of it. And Jimmy Lloyd right there. Wow. Are you kidding me? Gets this guy up on his shoulders and gets him down, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. I'm telling you, it's got to be Sheik. She has got to win this. And I'm thinking that she comes in, she somehow, and there we go, she is coming in now. She had been down and out, ringside. She had not been a part of the action from the very beginning. She was waiting until the final moment. I knew it was going to come down to Jimmy Lloyd and Sheik. And as you can see right now, Sheik is actually in control. She takes Jimmy Lloyd out. She's taking out every single man here in the... Alright, on the apron, this guy gets her up on her shoulders. She looks like she's in trouble. I don't know what's going to happen. Wow. An attitude adjustment. Can I call it an attitude? I'm going to call it an FU. An FU right on the apron. Back first on the corner of the ring. The apron right there. And the lady has to be hurting. Her back's got to be broken. She is out. All the men are out. There's nobody in the ring or ringside standing at the moment. Everybody is down and everybody is out. What a crazy scrambled eggs cover match this has been. Look at that. Does GCW have a women's match? I haven't seen women matches in GCW. We do have women's matches as well. And tonight, we're going to be having Allie Kat in action. So that's going to be a good match as well. Early on during the WrestleMania weekend, we had the likes of Mickie James wrestling. Mickie James wrestled Allie Kat. And, they do have some good women's matches. Some good female wrestlers do appear, do show up once in a while. But Allie Kat is definitely a regular. She shows up on GCW more than anybody else when it comes to women's. Wow. Big drop kick once again. These guys are going strong. Look at that. Back and forth here. But I'm really surprised by the performance of Jimmy Lloyd. I mean, this guy is usually the guy who dominates the matches. Tonight, not so much. Tonight is definitely not his night. But the lady is once again going strong. Jimmy Lloyd comes in. Oh, Jimmy Lloyd taken out once again. And this guy... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, probably broke the lady's arm right there. He had the lady's arm locked up between his legs, believe it or not. He was standing, the lady was down, and he had her arm locked in between the legs. And now he's had a submission hold locked in, trying to make her tap out. But the men in the ring break the submission hold. The lady doesn't tap out. Before she could tap out, they break the submission hold, which means that the match is still going on. For a scrambled egg, this is one hell of a match. It isn't it? It's one hell of a match for sure. Let's see what else do we have here. I pick Floyd, says Ricky. And Ricky says, yes, Jon Moxley still the champion. Still the champion, that's right. He's been crazy. I mean, he won the championship back in September. And he's still champion. That is insane. Look at that. And I regret not doing the watch-alongs, early last year, because I believe I started doing watch-alongs in August, but that was for WWE only. And then I started doing AEW and all these shows, and I regret not doing GCW from the very beginning because it's such a good show. And I must give credit to Chris, because Chris was the one who made me do GCW in the first place. And Chris, we're having fun. Look at this. You got me watching GCW one time, and I'm hooked. And 3 of those guys with a super kick take out that guy. And in the ring, as we can see, we've got 3 people, and they're all good. But Jimmy Lloyd just stands out. He stands out. And with a beautiful, beautiful reverse kick right to the face, and another big boot, another kick. Wow. Sweet. What else do we have here? Renegade says, Jon Moxley knock off Matt Cardona. That's right. I remember that now. Thank you. And Will says, Mania Week, he had a match. Thanks, Ricky. I meant defended. Still recently. Sorry, that's right. Yep. I'm up early to watch Australian GP. It's soon because Australian time difference, they are 12 hours ahead in the UK. I see. That's interesting. You're up to watch Australian GP. That makes me wonder, what other sports do you watch, guys? What other things do you watch apart from pro wrestling? Is there something else that you love and you enjoy watching? Let me know. And Ricky says, anytime. There you go. AJ, Are we had any watch along next weekend? Next weekend, I'll let you know, brother. If there's anything that's in the schedule, I'll let you know. Wow. You know what? I don't know how I feel about this one. The lady wins. Dark Sheik picks up the win, and we knew it. And you know what? You guys were lost. You guys lost because you all said that you had your money on Lloyd. You thought Lloyd was gonna win, but Dark Sheik gets the win, and I thought that she was gonna win because she stood out, right? A lady in the scrambled eggs, the only lady, she had to win this one, and she also had the fan. She was also the fan favorite from the very beginning, so she definitely had an upper hand in the match. But I'm actually underwhelmed with the kind of performance that she's put on. She could have done better. This was not the performance that I would have expected from her, from a fan favorite like herself. It was somewhat of a weak performance, but that's okay. She wins, and that's what matters, right? So good for her. She gets the win. There you go. And the fans are loving her. And even the wrestler in the ring right there, her competitor in the ring, is loving her. And she gets the win. Jimmy Lloyd there with a show of respect too. She gets the nod from everybody in the ring. Ringside from the fans and in the ring from the wrestler. She gets a nod. She gets a thumbs up and approval. Look at that. Sweet. They said Dark Sheik has a broken arm. It doesn't look like she has a broken arm. It did look like it at the first. Maybe it was all kayfabe. But now as she's headed back, she's celebrating and her arm just seems fine. So she's fine, Jason. She's just fine. Chris says, I like GCW. I love GCW and I hope, glad you like it. I love it as well, brother. You know, we all have one love here. And that one love is pro wrestling. So we see pro wrestling and we fall in love. And Will Riley says, how many fans there are about? I think the fans... I think that must be 200 fans. I think so. Not more than 200 sort of thing. And Mary is here. Mary Cabrera. Good to see you. Misread that. May is here. May Cabrera. Good to see you. Welcome on board. Welcome to GCW live stream. We're having a lot of fun here. And I hope you're enjoying the show as well because this is a good show so far. At GCW tonight, Will, I think it has to be about 200 or max 300. Not more than that. Chris says 2 for 1. For me, 3 for 0, so I'm winning this right now. Ricky as well, winning it with me. The commentators and fans are different. At GCW, they swear that you can't imagine Michael Cole swearing. He has never, I cannot imagine that. And I'll tell you what, Will, I am a guy who never swears. I never swear. Never do, right? There's only very few occasions where I would ever, throw out an expletive, but I would never do it. Never do it. It makes me feel ridiculous. So for me, I enjoy WWE's cleaner product when it comes to the non-swearing and just keeping it very family friendly. I enjoy it. But GCW once in a while, it's good. It's good. It's different. I see a lot of fans throwing the birds and I see a lot of fans swearing and going crazy. But it's alright. Once in a while, it's alright. I watch NFL, NBA, MLB, NHRA, and NASCAR. But wrestling is number one. That's beautiful, Jason. Amazing. I have been to a few NBA and NFL shows myself. But I'll tell you what. I just don't feel that very same energy that I get in a wrestling show. I don't. I've been invited to I believe, an NBA show, and I was sitting in the VIP lounge, and I had a great experience, right? We had a great time, but the energy just wasn't there. It's not there. The fans, they don't chant. The fans, they're not as crazy as you see in wrestling. It's just the buzz is not there, and that it's lacking. Everybody just too sophisticated. In an NBA or NFL show, they're all, they're not chanting, they're not starting the chants. I was the one who was trying to start some chants, but nobody chanted with me, so that sucked. But yeah, a wrestling is always number one. It always will be number one because a wrestling show cannot be compared to anything else. It just cannot be. Wrestling is number one and will always be. And I can see it right there. Jason says wrestling is number one. Will says it's number one. Beautiful, brothers. Beautiful. Is that all age of 200 fans? I like NFL, Saints fans, and F1 and soccer or football. Beautiful. So, Will, when you say football, is there soccer or football? I see what you did there. Yeah, for Americans, if you call it football, they're going to be very mad, right? You can't call it football. It's soccer. That's right. No, I hate calling it soccer as well. It's football. That's right. 1 hour in and it's time for the main event after the intermission. It's a very short show, right? It's a very short show. Main event already. Beautiful. But you know how it goes for independent shows. Main event, intervals can be interesting. Intervals don't usually mean... 1 second. One second, guys. All right. Intervals don't really mean that they're going to come on after 11 minutes. They can mean that they come after 15 minutes or so. I mean, independent shows are funny like that. By the way, guys, I have something special to show to all of you. It's something that, once again, I saw it. I showed it to you earlier. I showed you this beautiful, beautiful graphic that's been made by Renegade, which once again shows what a family we have here, right? It's not about me running the show. It's about us running the show. All of us here together contribute to it. All of us together make this what it is, right? We all love what we do here, and we all do it together. We all run the show here. We all are the co-host, as I say it all the time. And it really is true, because tonight, I was really taken aback, right? I was taken aback by the generosity and by the love that our brother Renegade showed to us with this beautiful graphic. He really surprised me. He made my day when he made this beautiful graphic for us, right? But then I told him that, hey, Renegade, you know what? I'm actually designing the predictions championship right now. I'm designing the whole graphic for it. And Renegade said, do you mind if I do it? I'm sure if you can do it, why don't you, I would love for you to do it. And Renegade made the nicest looking title, the predictions title for us. He changed it. He made it look better than ever. We already had a black and white title before, but now it's a new era for Wrestling News, which means a new predictions title. And I'm very happy to show it to all of you right here. It's made by Renegade, not by me, but Renegade. So I'm going to show it to you right here. 1 second. Let's drag it here. And you can see it right here, guys. This is the beautiful looking predictions championship, and it's been made by our brother Renegade. And this championship is, of course, it belongs to Andy right now. Andy Smith is our current champion, and this beautiful championship belongs to Andy at the moment, but anybody can get it. I mean, WrestleMania Backlash is around the corner, and if you get most of the predictions right, you're gonna get the championship too. So make sure to get your predictions right so you win the championship. But once again, I would like to say, Renegade, thank you so much for the beautiful graphic, and once again, thank you so much for this beautiful and gorgeous looking championship. So good. So good. And it's easy to win the championship. All you guys have to do is get the predictions right for every single pay-per-view, and you win the championship. So once again, Renegade, thank you so much. And just like you say, it's a family. It's you guys being my co-host. It's you guys running this channel with me. Because no way we could have gone from 1,000 to 5,000 just like that, right? We did it together. All of us did it together. And we're growing together. So it's beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Really, you guys are family. Thank you, Renegade, once again. You guys are awesome. And let's see, what else do we have here? Jason says 1 hour is time for main event. I'm surprised. So we're going to be seeing Suzuki, and we're going to be seeing Blake Christian. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But the one thing that I'm really thinking is that in the match card, they also had Allie Kat. So Allie Kat match has been probably moved to match night 2. Probably going to be happening tomorrow, because I thought that match was going to happen tonight. So if it's the main event time already, then it's probably happening night 2. All right, let's see. Second. All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? No, it's a 4-hour Mania marathon, AJ. Probably 2 to 3 hours this pay-per-view. Wait, let's see. We're going to see maybe long, if not main event already. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens, brother. Let's see what happens. And Renegade, once again, thank you. Amazing stuff. Is there not many more matches, AJ? Well, they had promised. Well, match card said more matches. Match card says Allie Kat and a few more matches there. So definitely a few more stars were promised for this match. A few more matches had been booked for the show, had been advertised. So there should be more matches. But as our brother Jason says already, that it is time for the main event, right? Or Jason said it, or did you say it? So, yes, Jason said it, that it's time for the main event. And Chris also says that the match is going to be crazy. So, I guess it's time for main event already. Let's see. It's been a short show. If this is a main event already, been a short show. But again, they're coming back tomorrow for another pay-per-view, so it's got to be a good night. And is it on for 2 nights like Mania? Not many GCW live streams on YouTube. So thanks, AJ. No, Bill Riley. You don't thank me, brother. I thank you. Thank you. Because it's so good to watch these shows with you. I mean, I wouldn't watch any show alone. It's with the family. And that's right, tomorrow as well. It's 2 nights. So GCW is crazy like that. They do multiple shows together. I remember during WrestleMania weekend, I went crazy because I'll tell you what. This is a funny story. I've never shared this before. I'll say it always. I'll say it again, right? So WrestleMania weekend, Chris was asking me, AJ, how many shows are you doing? Which shows are you doing? And everybody was asking me, AJ, what shows are you doing WrestleMania weekend? How are you going to do it? Because there's so many shows happening. And I was like, I'll do it. It's all right. It's going to happen. And from the inside, I was so nervous because there was so much going on during WrestleMania weekend. I wanted to do everything, but I just didn't understand how I would do it. And then I sat down to make a schedule and to make a proper schedule, a calendar for the shows. And I saw all these shows going head to head to head. I'm looking at GCW starting off, right? And I'm looking at, right after GCW, I'm looking at ROH. And then with ROH, I'm looking at WrestleMania SmackDown, and I'm seeing Impact Wrestling. And then I'm seeing Hall of Fame, and I'm seeing another GCW show. I'm looking at all these shows back to back, and not just back to back. I'm looking at them clashing with each other. And I'm thinking, what is happening here? This is interesting. This is the most challenging night ever. And I was super nervous, but the way it all played out, beautifully. I mean, we watched not one, not two, but all the shows, and we watched them all together. It was so beautiful, so good. But GCW is crazy. They added a lot of pressure to my shoulders because GCW, during WrestleMania weekend, they did not do one, but they did multiple shows, sometimes multiple shows in a day. They go crazy like that. I think they did 11 shows during the WrestleMania week. Yeah, that's how crazy GCW is. They really are crazy. I just saw on Twitter, both JR and Tony Khan is at UFC. Wow. Okay, scouting some talent out there, I guess. But Tony Khan has been very outspoken, by the way, these past few days. Tony Khan has been feeling the effects of Cody Rhodes going over to WWE, I believe, because he's been getting on social media and he's been talking about stuff that you wouldn't see any CEO really talk about. He's been basically, indirectly but directly, accusing WWE of hiring bots and hiring people to attack AEW on social media. He's saying that all the critics on social media, when it comes to AEW, they're all bots. And they're all fake followers, or they're fake, profiles made by the WWE just to attack AEW. So he's been very, very outspoken on social media lately. And I think for a CEO, should not be that way. But it's been interesting. Ever since Cody Rhodes joined WWE, we are seeing a different side of Tony Khan for sure. And there is so much crazy. You watch all of them. Thank you, Bill. No, we watch all of them. Thank you. So nice. Bobby is here. Bobby, I'll tell you what, we missed you. It's so good to see you, brother, here. Hope you're doing well. And we're watching GCW Paranoid, and it's been a good show. We're having fun right now on intermission. And it's supposed to be returning in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So let's see how that goes. But Bobby, good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. It's a late night, right? GCW is late. But tomorrow, GCW is going to be right at time because GCW is going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern. So not as late as tonight. It's going to be the usual time, which means I'm not going to get enough sleep tomorrow. Because tonight, I got a lot of sleep and I was very happy. But tomorrow, it's going to be a whole different picture. We're going to be waking up at 4 a.m. once again, but that's okay. All right, so also let's take a look at the calendar once again. And Will says the Impact pay-per-view was on at 5:30. For me, how I was still awake was amazing. Will, I'll tell you, when WrestleMania Night 2 got over, I stood up and I was like a zombie. Because I did 3 nights back to back with no sleep. I did not sleep. We did a 12-hour watch-along for, the Friday night, I believe. Yes, Friday night, we did a 12-hour watch-along for all these shows. Then on Saturday night, we once again did it. For Saturday, Sunday, basically was one night, right? We did a 48 hours watch along. 48 hours, one whole day. So night 1, night 2 WrestleMania, we were live continuously. So I was like a zombie by the time night 2 of Mania got over, but it was so good. Now when I look back at it, I feel so happy, feel so glad because what a great time that was. WrestleMania weekend, I miss it so much already. And I can't wait until next year because next year's WrestleMania is going to be even better. And hopefully, I meet some of you or all of you in Hollywood next year for WrestleMania. I hope that happens. Let's see. Fingers crossed, brothers. Fingers crossed. And Mania weekend. That's right, brother. AJ, I am bots. Ricky, you are bots. I see. I'm a bot, Tony Khan said. That's right. I'm a bot too. I'm a bot. I'm a walking, talking, a live streaming bot right here. But Tony Khan really went out there with that accusation. Should not happen that way. Jake is here. Brother Jake. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice evening. GCW is coming back from commercial in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Like every other independent show out there. Is GCW going to go over time with their interval? We'll find out. Let's see. And Bobby says, AJ, yesterday Natalia Markova cut 60 seconds promo on NWA USA. There you go, brother. Beautiful stuff. And speaking of NWA USA, guess who's watching NWA together this Tuesday? It's going to be us. We're going to be watching it together. That's right. We're going to have some fun NWA live right here. We're going to watch it. And of course, not just this week, but every other week from this week, we're going to watch NWA together. And Riley says Mania and Hollywood next year should be good. Probably Roman versus Rock, most likely, right? And I've been fantasy booking Roman versus Rock for 2 years now. And this is the exact same way that I've been booking it. I said that he should be undefeated and he should be holding the title all the way till Mania. And that's exactly what they're doing, I guess, right now. He's undefeated, and I don't know if there's anybody who can defeat him. And even at Mania, when he faces The Rock, I think Roman should go over. I think so. And Rock should retire, for sure. Let's see. Chris says, yes, it's crazy. Still in Dallas. My flight leaves at 5:25 tomorrow morning. There you go, Chris. Still in Dallas. That's amazing, brother. And of course, Chris got the first-hand experience at WrestleMania. Chris, I hope next year we both meet, brother, and we both watch Mania together. It would be nice. Bobby says, AJ, I do enjoy watching NWA USA yesterday because of May Valentine and Velvet Sky. There you go, Bobby. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And Will Riley says, are you still in USA, Chris? Cool, that's long flight back to the UK, probably 12 hours. So, I believe, trying to think here, USA to the UK could be about 8 hours, I think. Yeah, 6, 7, 8 hours, and then, yeah, that's right. I've done a lot of back and forth between... oh, by the way, we're back from the interval. All right. I was about to go on and talk about my experience flying between these countries, but maybe another time. All right, we're back from interval. And look at the fans, happy. They're loud. And GCW actually came back from the interval right in time, so kudos to them for doing that. Okay. It's not the main event, guys. This is not main event time. The show is going long. Yep, it's not the main event. We're far from the main event. We've still got a few more matches till we get the match that we all are waiting for. The match between Suzuki and Blake Christian. And this is a mixed tag main event. We've got... oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? This is going to be crazy. Because we've got Bussy. That's a mixed tag team right here. And they're going to be taking on the Briscoe brothers. So Briscoe brothers are going to be taking on a mixed tag team, which means this is going to be an intergender match. We're going to be seeing Allie Kat versus the Briscoe brothers. Are you kidding me right now? This is going to be crazy. All right, if you guys are not watching it already, tune in because this is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view. We've got Allie Kat, we've got her guy right here, the Bussy, are going to be taking on the Briscoe brothers right here. Craziness is gonna go down. I don't know if I've ever seen Briscoe brothers ever involved in an intergender match. So, I don't know what to expect, but I think I can at least expect craziness, and that's exactly what we're gonna get. I hope so. Alright, let's see. And Vilroy says, okay, here we go, main event. I thought Briscoes was on the card. That's right, Vil. Briscoes are on the card, and they're taking on Bussy. It's going to be happening. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Let's see how this goes. Chris, I'm glad that you got the vacation, brother. And no vacation is like WrestleMania. And there they are. There they are. The Briscoe brothers are making their way. The GCW Tag Champions are making their way to the ring. This is craziness indeed. Look at them. They're $1 million tag team, aren't they? They are making their way to the ring right now. They've got the GCW title up. They're showing them off. They're having fun. You know, for a GCW crowd, they love to throw the birds and they love to boo the wrestlers and get in their faces. But when the Briscoe brothers come out, the GCW crowd pays their respect to them because they know that these guys are the OGs, that these guys are the guys who cannot be messed with, and the Briscoe brothers are the boss here. I'm so surprised that they're involved in an intergender match. Like, how many times have you heard the Briscoe brothers are going to be taking on a woman? And that's exactly what is going to be happening here as they take on the Bussy. They're going to be taking on Allie Kat, who of course is a part of the team. And I don't know, man, this is an intergender match featuring the Briscoe brothers. Let's see how this goes down. This has to be brutal. But respect to Allie for really accepting this challenge and going at it, because not everybody can hang with the Briscoe brothers, right? Let's see how this goes. And Ricky says, I got the Briscoe Brothers. This is going to be wild. Everybody get your predictions in. Who do you think is going to win this match? Is it going to be the Briscoe Brothers? Or is Bussy going to pull off an upset here? Is the woman, the lady right here, going to show us who the boss is? Or the Briscoe Brothers going to come off on top and show us who the real tag team champions are? Let's see how this goes down. Will Riley 11 in the USA said it will only take about 4 hours home. There we go. There we go. May Valentine and Velvet Sky are awesome. And they are, Bobby. They definitely are. And May Valentine is incredible. I mean, in a very short period of time, she's won over a lot of fans, a lot of the wrestlers. She's gained a lot of respect in the business, in the industry. So she's good. Allie Kat, think she might be Briscoe's first intergender match. I think anyone know. That's right. I haven't ever heard of Briscoe's ever fighting anybody in an intergender match. So for Briscoe's also to accept this match and to accept and agree to fight Allie, it shows. It really shows that Briscoes also have respect for Allie, right? Because they wouldn't just get in the ring with anybody, and they wouldn't get in the ring with any woman who they probably feel like they're gonna injure. So they would get in the ring with somebody they trust, and they know is a safe worker, and they know is a tough star. And they probably have a lot of respect for Allie, which is why they're actually having this match right here. Look at them. This is gonna be a solid match without a shadow of a doubt. And Will says, sorry, Chris, no problem, Will, no problem, Will. And there you go. Chris says, I picked Briscoes. Will Wright says, Briscoe's my pick. There you go, guys. Love it. Everybody says Briscoes. I'm going to go with the Briscoes as well. I'm going to go with the majority. I think even though Allie is good and the Bussy is good, but, Briscoes can't be beat. And they actually got beat this past weekend. WrestleMania weekend wasn't the greatest night for them. They got beat twice, I believe, right? Or they got beat at the ROH show, also at the Impact show, I think. So probably wasn't the best night for them, but let's see how this night goes on. Are they going to lose their championship? Are they going to retain it? Are they going to lose to Allie Kat? We'll find out. Bussy's my pick to win. Bobby with a big claim right there. He thinks that Bussy is going to win. Big prediction, Bobby. Let's see. Match underway right now.
I was having an out-of-body experience watching myself do the introductions. It feels crazy in that ring right now. Definitely big fight feel stuff right now.
So if I'm not wrong, the announcer in the ring is also doing commentary. That's interesting.
There with one half of the tag team champions. And yes, Bussy has all the accolades. Bussy is what's trending. Bussy is what you see.
And of course, we've got the Briscoes in control right now. Both down, Briscoes in control, as we'd expect. Early on, they're dominating. Yes, well, we were talking about it. Chris was also telling me about this earlier, and you also commented, I remember that. El Desperado and Taji Ishimaro for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title at NJPW May 1st. We gotta watch this show together. And better believe it, we will watch that show together, brother. We will watch it. Thank you for that. Look at that. And Briscoes are going strong, still going strong. Look at that. And Will Wright says Briscoes got beat 2 times Mania weekend, 2 FTR, ROH, then later on Friday Impact versus Good Brothers, not good weekend. That's right, that weekend wasn't such a good weekend for them. Surf is here, Surf. Good to see you. And Briscoes are still going strong. Look at that.
Daddy is fine, and Daddy right now is in control.
Wow. Yeah, no way. Mark Briscoe's still in control with the big uppercut. Look at that, beautiful stuff. Briscoe going up and going down. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright, hips don't lie and Briscoes don't lie. Look at him twerking right there for his opponent. And with the tag being made, now we're in for some intergender action. Wow. Allie is in there, Briscoe's in there. This is gonna be interesting. An intergender action at her hands right now. Allie's ready. She says, alright, let's go on, let's fight. Yeah, this is definitely the first ever intergender we're seeing with the Briscoes. And he's like, alright, you ready? Allie says, yeah, I'm ready. And then he's like, okay, let's go. Both of them lock in right now as we speak. He pushes Allie into the corner. And he goes back. Alright, show of respect from Briscoe to Allie as we speak. There you go. Best of Super Juniors are happening May 15th to June 3rd. Beautiful, Bobby, beautiful. AJ, do you think Tony Khan will soon work with MLW and Stardom Wrestling next? MLW and Stardom, I think that Tony Khan's gonna close the doors on collaboration soon. That's what I feel. Because he's been vocal about collaborating with some of the people, and he's not been very happy about it. He's been outspoken about his collaboration with NWA, and he said he wasn't happy. We know he's slowly and steadily also going back on the collaboration with Impact. It's also not happening. So I think he's slowly and steadily going down the WWE route, and he's going to shut the doors on the collaborations, I feel. So MLW and other collabs, I don't think they're going to happen, brother. Don't think so. And Will Riley says, is Allie Kat not good, AJ? Not seen her much. She's a good wrestler. So Allie Kat is definitely one of the more popular wrestlers on the independent circuit, and she actually is out there. She goes out there. She is good. She's got good personality. She can move in the ring. She can fight. She can put on good matches. I'm not the biggest fan of Allie Kat, but I think she's good. She's good. I gotta give respect, credit where it's due, and the truth is that she's good. Wow, with a big slap. Wow. You know what? I think she pushed her limits right there. Jay Briscoe, she slapped him hard. Allie Kat slapped him hard. And he's like, you know what? That's where you went wrong. And now he's going crazy with her. At first he was going easy. But now he's like, no, you shouldn't have slapped me. And now he's going crazy. Now both of them, actually, both the Briscoe brothers got involved. Both of them in action right here. And wow, we're seeing some split screen action from GCW. Interesting. 2 cameras in work right now at work. And both of them showing 2 different sides of the ring. Where on one side we've got Bliss and we've got, one of the Briscoe brothers, and we've got Jay, and we've got Allie Kat on the other side of the ring. Both of them going strong at it right now. Look at that. Look at that. Allie Kat is too underrated. She actually knows Liv Morgan personally. Yeah, that's right. She's good. She definitely is out there, right? I mean, lots of people know her. They respect her. And she's one of the most sought after independent wrestlers out there for sure. When it comes to women, everybody wants Allie Kat on this show. That's how good she really is now. AJ, who do you want to see except Deanna Purrazzo's Champ Challenger Wrestling and Impact Wrestling on April 14th? Man, we've spoken about this earlier, right? Sarah Logan is out there. A lot of other people are out there. We want Amber Noah. We all want Amber Noah. And I want her to accept the challenge, and I want her to show up April 14th. If that's what's going to happen, let's make it happen. Amber Noah, let's make it happen. I wanted Mia Yim or Tegan Knox or that's right, Ember Moon right there, Bobby, for the challenge. I love that, everybody. I love all those names that you put out there as well. Ember Moon, Mia Yim, Tegan Knox, all of them would be good. But Mia Yim, I think she's all elite. I think she's going to be all elite. So I don't see her doing it. But Tegan or Ember could happen. Let's see. Go ahead. Big headbutt to Allie. She is down in the ringside, as you can see. She is down. She's feeling the effects of this one. And the doors have been stacked. Not one, but 2 doors stacked up on top of each other with the chairs, of course. With the help of the chairs, you've got 2 doors stacked on top of each other. I think they're going to send this poor guy flying through the doors. Both the doors, this guy's going to go down. That's right. Both the Briscoe brothers are punishing this guy. The interesting part is Allie Kat's down. She's down. Effy, don't do it. Wow. I cannot believe it. Effy turned the tables around, or turned the doors around, and he threw Mark Briscoe through both the doors, and both the doors came crashing down. They both broke apart. Now, we've seen in AEW, their tables barely break if they ever do. And the doors right here, though, both the doors broke. And right now we can see Effy is going after Jay Briscoe after already putting Mark Briscoe out. And now we have Allie Kat in the ring. And I can tell you what, this is not the most impressive performance I've seen from Allie, because I've seen better from her. And for this match, she has been down and out for the most of the match. and she hasn't been hanging with the men for most of the match here, so I am not impressed with the performance so far. But Effy is going at it. He's trying to do something. He's making some noise. And Effy and Allie, both of them going after Jay Briscoe. The referee doing nothing about it, even though both the competitors are involved from the tag team, and it's basically a 2-on-1 handicap situation. The referee doing nothing about it. And with a beautiful, beautiful uppercut from Mark Briscoe to Allie. Allie's down once again. Yeah, for most of the match, Allie's been down already, so I don't even know what we're talking about here. But anyways, Mark Briscoe once again in trouble. Effy in control with a sleeper hold locked in. There you go. Did not like the wrestler. I've never heard of Impact Multiverse of Matches. There you go. Well, Impact Multiverse of Matches was a show that went head-to-head against, event against Hall of Fame, sorry. So, yeah, it was interesting because Impact Multiverse of Matches could have been a great show, but the fact that it went against Hall of Fame really brought its ratings down, and it didn't sell as good as it should have because it was such a hype show, but it didn't sell as well. And Surf says Mia Yim has said she's coming back in action soon. She will, and I believe that she's gonna go to AEW. Her husband's there. I think it makes sense for her to go there. I would like to see Willow Nightingale or LA Rose. That's right. Viva Van out for sure, man. Viva Van versus Deonna Purrazzo. Get it, Bobby. That would be amazing, brother. We're right on point right there, Bobby. For sure, it would be amazing. Viva Van versus Deonna would be money. Would be great. And Surf still doesn't agree. He says Viva Van not quite there against Deonna right now. Deonna is a whole nother level. She's a whole different animal. Deonna, it's hard to find anybody on the independent scene right now that's on the same level as Deonna because she is on fire. I mean, she had been the Impact Wrestling champion, the Knockouts champion for so long, and after that she's been the champ for so long that it's hard to be on her level. I mean, she's a whole different animal, a whole different beast as we speak. And Jason says Effy is busted open. That's what happens when you're head-to-head against the Briscoes, and your partner isn't really fully into it because Allie, sadly, has been fully in the match here. I would like to see Righteous versus White Family. Would love that. For sure, it would be a nice match. And as we can see here, let's see. Alright. Well, I'm having some trouble. Alright, so my stream just gave out. I'm having some trouble watching the stream. Let's see. Right, my stream just gave out, so just a second, guys. But keep me updated on what you're watching because my stream just gave out. I can't watch it anymore right now, but I'm trying to refresh it, trying to get it working. But right now, as we speak, the stream just gave out, so let's see if I'll be able to watch it. Anyways, yeah, that's right. Righteous versus Wyatt would be nice, but Wyatt family is never gonna be the same, especially after poor Brody Lee, right? I mean, R.I.P. that legend. His loss is always gonna be felt. Wyatt family can never be the same ever again. We're never gonna get the same vibe, even with Braun Strowman there. The three original trio is never gonna be the same for sure. Absolutely. Fabi Apache was a great choice for Deonna Purrazzo Champ Challenge last Friday. I agree. Fabi Apache was definitely a good choice. They delivered a very good match right there. Sweet stuff. Very sweet stuff. Very nice. I'm watching F1 on your cool stream. Thank you, Will. Really appreciate it. What's the sashes of Jordan? Michael, I don't quite get your comment. Let me know. Chris, you're not alone. My stream just gave up as well. So I think it's a problem from GCW's end. Maybe their stream stopped, and we've seen it with GCW before. It happens with them. Sometimes their stream just gives up. So I guess that's what happened here. Their stream just gave up, so we're not able to watch it right now. Hopefully we can watch it, but right now we can't. The stream's just given up. Surf says, I have a challenge for you. Can you interview Miss Velvet Sky, former Knockouts champion? Surf, would be an honor, man. And I'll let you know when that interview is coming up. Would be an honor. But tonight or tomorrow, Sunday, based on wherever you are, we're going to be having, of course, we're going to be having from Impact Wrestling, Bhupinder Gujjar. He's going to be joining us for an exclusive interview. So if you're a Bhupinder Gujjar fan or if you're a fan of Impact Wrestling, you don't want to miss out on that interview. It's going to be a good one. And it seems like GCW stream has indeed given up because they are not streaming live anymore. I mean, let me know if you guys are able to watch it, but Chris cannot watch it. I'm not able to watch it. Let me know if you are, because it seems like they have some technical problems on their end, and their stream is not giving up. It's not working right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's not working as of now. That's right. And who is Fabi Apache Vershi from AAA? Yeah, AAA, brother. AAA. She is from there. Yeah. And she was good. She went after the AAA championship. A lot of times we see people going after the ROH title, but she was one of the ladies who went after the AAA championship. That was nice. That was refreshing for sure. And AJ, can you play 2K until it comes back up? Yes, brother, for sure. But right now I'm just trying this out. I've got my PS5 disconnected actually right now, so. But I would love to do it. For 2K, we're definitely going to be having some more streams. We're going to be playing some 2K very soon. But right now, just trying to get GCW on, trying to refresh it, but it's not working right now. So it just seems like their stream has given up for sure. Yeah. They are having some technical problems here. And I can look at Twitter as well. People are not able to watch GCW, so they are having some technical difficulties. And Jason says Allie is busted open. Oh, wow. So after her tag team partner, Allie too is busted open now. Interesting, Jason. That is interesting. And it seems like Jason is able to watch it, but we're not. So there you go. And can you play another steel cage glitch gameplay? That's right, Surf. Lots of glitches in the game. That's right. AJ, I have a challenge for you. Can you interview one of the C Stars, Ashley Vox? Sure, I'm going to write this name, brother, and I'm going to try reaching out, all right? Ashley Vox sounds like a good name to me, and I will try reaching out for sure. Thank you for that. Ashley Vox, written it down. We're going to make it happen. I haven't spoken with them, brother. Would love to one day, catch up, talk to them, address the situation, the elephant in the room, but I haven't done it yet. And, wow, so this is interesting. We've never had technical difficulties like these before midstream that a stream gives up, and it's happening right now, so there you go. All right, anyways, it was a good show. It's a good show. Sadly, not able to watch it live anymore. So that's, okay, it's back. The stream is back on, guys. It's back on, thankfully. And as you can see here, the Briscoe still going at it. Allie Kat looks like she's down in the middle of the ring. She looks like she's hurt. Steel chair in play. Mark Briscoe throwing the steel chairs onto his brother for him to use. Alright, so the Briscoe brothers are now surrounding Allie Kat. This is terrible. Allie Kat is down on her knees. She's down. I don't know if she's begging for mercy or what she's doing right now, but she's down on her knees. She looks like she's out of it. She's busted open. Mark Briscoe throws the steel chair right into her head. Just throws her right into her head. She is dazed. She is dizzy. She's on her knees, but she's still dizzy. My gosh. Jay Briscoe right there also throws the steel chair right into the head of Allie Kat. Are you kidding me right now? Chris, we're both back. This is craziness. Craziness. For sure, sir. 100%. Look at Allie Kat, though. She is a... Wow. Okay, this is a mistake. She throws the bird up. She says, bring it on, and then she throws the bird up, the finger, the middle finger, to the Briscoe brothers. They're... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. So the Briscoe brothers were showing no mercy towards Allie Kat. Of course, she threw the fingers up to Allie, and they both had steel chairs in their hands. They were gonna, beat the crap out of Allie right there. But the second gear crew comes in for the save. They beat up the Briscoe brothers. That was botched. That was so badly botched. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. All right, I cannot believe it. Crazy. My gosh. Briscoe brothers are... really they're not having the best time of their career right now. Wow. Briscoe brothers pick up the loss here. Are you kidding me? They lose the match. Allie Kat pins Mark Briscoe 1, 2, 3. She pins her. And that was such a botched move right there because she was going to go for a pile driver, I believe, but she didn't realize that Mark Briscoe was literally right behind her. And when she was Jay Briscoe for the pile driver. Mike Briscoe was behind her, so she accidentally hit him. She tripped down, and Jay Briscoe went down neck first into the chest of Mark Briscoe. So that would have been very bad, but, of course, Mark Briscoe with the save there, with the unintentional save. But Allie Kat definitely has a big, big victory here. Perhaps one of the biggest victories of her career so far. She pins, which not a lot of women can say, or maybe no woman can say, that she pinned Mark Briscoe 1, 2, 3. She pinned him clean, and she gets the win. Good for her. Nobody saw this coming. I didn't see this coming. Ricky and I, both of them, had an invincible score right here, but we are down to 3-1 now. We are still leading, though. We're still leading, but we're down for 3-1 because Allie Kat and Effy right there, the Buffy, actually pick up the win. I am surprised. And the fans are fist bumping them. They're showing them respect. And Effy's feeling the love. Allie is feeling the love. Insane match. Insane match. The Briscoes get beat. And welcome Amin Muhammad. Good to see you. Welcome on board. Welcome to the stream. Will Rally, indeed, a very crazy match. Surf Wrestling, indeed. She is tough. I would love a Kara Hogan interview, AJ, and Tegan Knox would be cool. She's really nice from Wales. Tegan Knox, yeah? Okay, brother. Gonna be writing those names down as well. Thank you for that. I love it when you guys recommend me to do interviews. I will be reaching out to them. Better believe it. And I'll be making it happen, guys. Alright, so we got Tegan Knox. Thank you for that. And we got Kara Hogan. Thank you for that. I will be reaching out to those people. And Will Riley says they lost again. It's not good for them. Poor guys, right? I mean, I agree. Not good booking. And I feel bad for the Briscoes because they were on their way up. Like, they were dominating like no other tag team. They were winning titles left, right, front, and center. And all of a sudden, they're going down, and they're going down every single promotion. ROH, Impact Wrestling, and now their own promotion, that's GCW. This is surprising. And look at it coming out here. Bobby, I know you love this lady right here. You've got a lot of respect for her, and I do as well. I think she's fantastic. From Impact Wrestling, Masha Slamovich is making her entrance. She's making her way to the ring, and she's ready for war. This is going to be a war because Masha Slamovich is making her way. She's making her presence felt, and she's actually rocking a brand new look here. Nice. She's got a new personality, a new look going on. Chris is surprised. That was a surprising one as well, brother. Briscoes are doing awful at the moment. That's right. 3 losses, right after each other is crazy. Bobby says, AJ, my dream match is Evelise. That's right. Show up at Impact Wrestling to accept Deonna Purrazzo's challenge. That would be nice, brother. It would be beautiful. I agree. That'd be a dream match for many. Bobby, 100%. But the way Masha Slamovich looking like she's ready for war here. She looks ready to go. Look at that. 2 for 2, Chris, right there. Love it. AJ Tegan Knox is taking open interviews. He's right. Really? That's nice. Okay. I guess no one likes the Briscoes anymore. It's sad, Renegade, right? I mean, they're great, but they're losing. 3 losses in a row. Big losses in a row as well. Surprising for sure. And, you'd expect them to go up at least WrestleMania weekend, which they did not. It was surprising. And Masha Slamovich is going to be wrestling... We're still waiting on the opponent to show up. AJ, can you interview Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux? Would be amazing, brother. Killer Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux. I think they're taking interviews right now. I just have to reach out. Would love for it to happen as well. All right, so we're seeing another mixed tag team match taking place here. If that match between Allie Kat and Effy and Briscoes was enough for you, we've got Chris Dickinson is going to be taking on Masha Slamovich in an intergender match. Intergender match is happening right here. Let's see how this one turns out. And we can see it from the very beginning, right at the bat. Masha Slamovich not even letting Dickinson get in the ring. Just when he was making his way to the ring, just showing off, meeting the fans, making his way to the ring, Masha Slamovich jumps on him from the top turnbuckle, goes flying on him right there. And Dickinson is in trouble. Masha Slamovich asks all the fans to move away as she's looking for the big dive, and she goes fly. Oh my gosh! And Dickinson gets in, and with a big shoulder tackle right there into Masha Slamovich. Masha Slamovich is down. Dickinson, somehow trying to regain his composure, is in the ring right now, trying to once again get back on board. Giselle Shaw is talented wrestler. I'm happy that Impact Wrestling is showcasing her. That's right, Bobby. I'm happy too. Giselle Shaw, definitely one of the very best. Can you interview Scott D'Amore? Surf would be an honor for sure. And Chris says, I pick Chris Dickinson. I love that, Chris. Everybody, let us know who do you think is going to win here. Is it going to be Masha Slamovich? Is it going to be Dickinson? Let us know who do you think is it going to be. And Dickinson going strong right now as we speak. Going strong at it. Look at this guy. And he throws. Masha Slamovich tosses her across the ring, and she's hurt. Look at her tending to her back right here. She is hurt. Dickinson with a big stomp right into the gut of Masha Slamovich as we speak. And she is hurt. Wow, wow, wow. Shoulders were down for the 2 count, but she somehow kicks at a 2.5. You know, just saving the 3 count by a split second or so. Dickinson, Slamovich still going right now, but Slamovich is taking the offense. This is not looking good. Wow. Even though she jumped at Dickinson at first, you know, tried to get control of the match early on, the tables have turned against her, and I don't know how she's going to turn them around once again, because right now, Chris Dickinson looks like he's really in control, and it will be hard for him to lose control at this point. Kid Bandit should sign with Impact Wrestling in Magic Game. Yes, Kid Bandit is making some noise, brother, for sure. Can you interview Davey Richards? For sure. Chris, that's a very good name as well. Would love that. Would love that. Okay, writing these down. Every single person that you're asking, I'm writing them down. Let's see which interviews can we make happen. Let's see. Jacob Fatu, I love that, Surf. I love that. I'll let you know when these interviews happen, right? I'll let you know. I'll tell you what. I'm loving these names that you guys are recommending here, and I'm going to be making a lot of them happen. Yeah. Chris picks Chris. That's right, Renegade. The irony. Chris picks himself. I would like to see Masha Slamovich versus Rosemary Bobby. Incredible. But you know what I would like to see right now? I'd like to see Masha Slamovich just somehow pull an upset and defeat Dickinson. But I've got a feeling that since we've already seen somewhat of an intergender match already, and the lady dominated or somehow, won that match, I think this one, it's going to be the guy going over the lady. We've already seen the woman going over the guy first. So, to create a balance, it has to be Dickinson going after Masha. I think so. To create a balance, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, Surf right there also picks Masha. Bobby says, I pick Masha because I like her. I love that, brother. I love it. And Masha, by the way, is bringing the heat. I mean, the Masha we see at Impact Wrestling and the Masha we're seeing at GCW right here, 2 different ladies right here, because of course at Impact Wrestling as well, she looks like an unstoppable force. She looks scary, she looks out there, but even right here she looks pretty good. And with the big slap to the face of Dickinson, another big elbow to Dickinson's face, a big kick to Dickinson, and Dickinson grabs her by the throat. Are you kidding me? By the throat. And Masha Slamovich, you know that, wow, she's having a tough time here. Dickinson gets her up, Masha Slamovich turns it around, climbs on the back of Dickinson with the sleeper hold locked in. Dickinson has been brought down to one of his knees, and now he's flat on the mat. Masha Slamovich has the armbar locked in. Dickinson trying to get to the ropes. Okay, turns it around. Dickinson now away, breaks free from the submission hold and kicks her right in the gut. Masha Slamovich is hurt, guys. She's hurt. I don't know what company Davey is in, so it may be tough. Chris, we'll make it happen anyways, brother. Make it happen. Surf says, Wheeler, Utah. Been into intergender matches too on Beyond Wrestling. Wheeler, Utah, by the way. Speaking of Utah, I mean, last night's match, he really brought the A game. I still, thinking about it, last night, how he delivered such a fantastic match. Moxley, such a good match. I mean, beautiful match. What a match that was. Beautiful stuff. If Chris was fighting, I'd pick Chris. That's right. Me too. And Chris, we know he's a fighter already. He does MMA himself. So, yeah. Chris, big fan, brother. You're awesome. Can't wait to see one of your matches on Fight TV one day, brother. There you go. Davey Richards on MLW. That just makes it easier. Yeah. For sure. And we've got Masha Slamovich slowly and steadily getting up. And Dickinson mocking her. Dickinson has the forbidden door stacked up against in the corner of the ring. Masha Slamovich is down. Dickinson grabs her by the hair, picks her up, gets her on top of his shoulders. I think this is going to turn around. I think the doors are going to turn around here. And Masha Slamovich somehow going to be putting an upset with a big reverse kick right into Dickinson right there, his head. Chris has retreated to the corner. Masha Slamovich goes running right there with a big knee to the face. Once again, a big boot to the face from Masha to Dickinson. Masha is looking for another big reverse kick to Chris Dickinson. He's down and he's out. He's retreating to the corner, and Masha Slamovich has his number. Has logged the armbar right in. Dickinson, is he looking to tap? Wow, he's not. And he cannot tap. You know what? We've got a door stacked up in that corner, and the door is not gonna crash itself. Somebody has to crash the door, has to break the door open. The door is not breaking itself, and there you go. It really is not breaking itself. It is Dickinson breaking that door into two halves by putting Masha Slamovich through it. Masha Slamovich had the armbar locked in. Dickinson, using his pure strength, his power, to pick Masha Slamovich up with that very arm. He picked her up with that very arm that she had the armbar locked in on, and he puts her through the table, through the door right there in that corner. Masha Slamovich is hurt. Once again, crawling, trying to make her way up. Dickinson is tired. Let's see how this turns out, but this is interesting. Layla Hirsch versus Wheeler Yuta. I will check it out, brother. I'll check it out. AJ, you should interview Ray Jazz. All right. There you go. I love these names. Gonna be writing them down once again. Yuta versus Layla is almost $1 million. There you go. Okay, I'll have to check it out for sure, brother. I will do that. Thank you for that. There you go. Yuta versus Layla. I see it. And we've got Ray Jazz. Thanks for that. And Masha Slamovich is going at it right now. Once again, tables have turned, or doors have turned, should I say. And she's going big with those big punches, big kicks, as Dickinson is in that corner. She Irish rips Dickinson. Dickinson turns it around, goes for the suplex. Suplexes Masha. Wow, he suplexes her hard. And this has to be lights out. Whoa! You kidding me? Masha Slamovich pulls off the dead man. She pulls off the Undertaker on all of us, just as he got her down with that big suplex, and we thought it was gonna be over. Masha Slamovich, with those big eyes, rises up just like Taker would, and she is on a whole nother level. She is unstoppable. Look at her. I don't know what happened, if another soul entered her body. I don't know if she's gone to a whole nother Super Saiyan mode, but you can look at her, even her face has changed. Jason, are you watching this right now? Renegade, anybody watching this right now? Masha Slamovich has entered this new level of, I don't know what this is. This is over level 9,000, as Vegeta would say. Masha Slamovich is bringing in the fire, going for the roll-up right there, going for the roll-up for the cover, and Dickinson kicks out. Dickinson has, somehow turned it around. He has the leg. He is going for the ankle lock submission hold, and Masha Slamovich with those kicks shoos him away, and Masha is going after Dickinson. Wow. This is crazy. It's going for the roll-up pin once again. It's got to be it. It has to be it now. Dickinson kicks out. Is going to go for the roll-up right now on Masha. Masha kicks out once again, a roll-up on Dickinson. And Dickinson kicks out once again. Another roll-up on Masha. And he picks Masha up. Is going for a big power slam. No. Masha turns it around. She turns it around. And has the armbar submission hold locked in right now. The armbar has been locked in. Is Dickinson going to give up? He has to give up. He should give up. Let's see if he really does. Dickinson could really be submitting right now. Oh, wow. He reaches to the ropes. He's got the rope break. There you go. Man, Jason, this is crazy. Armbar was insane. Yeah. AG should check out Camel versus Allie Kat for the NWA. All right, Bobby, I'll check it out. I'm a big fan of Camel. She's amazing. I mean, she is the Nick Aldis of female professional wrestling in NWA. She's so good. One of the very best. And when Nick Aldis was champion and Camel was champion, I used to say NWA is so classy. Look at their champions. Look at their locker room leaders, their top dogs. Both Camel and of course Nick Aldis, so classy, such champions, so good, right? So good. But we've got Matt Cardona, right? Mid Cardona right now being the champion. So I hope that changes soon, because he doesn't represent NWA. It is Nick Aldis who's a true person, a real guy who represents NWA in the finest form, not Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona sucks. By the way, Masha Slamovich goes with a big dive right there onto this guy, and he's down. Masha Slamovich is in control. Dickinson down into the chairs. The fans have actually, emptied that place. They have made the way for them to go crazy right there. And after the spot, the fans are once again taking their seats. Masha Slamovich is looking to fly and looking for a high-risk maneuver once again, rising to the top turnbuckle. Dickinson going up, grabs her, goes for the big superplex. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Bobby says, I'm looking forward to watching NW Power and USA Watch. That's right, Bobby. Looking forward to it as well, brother. There we go. And Chris says, my next MMA fight is May 14th. Chris, we're rooting for you. That's right there. You see it right there? Renegade, I, and everybody is rooting for you. Good luck, brother. And this is bad. This is bad. This has to be over for Masha. All right, it's over. Yeah, that last one looked really bad. She literally landed on her neck right there with that suplex. And I'll tell you what, this has been a beautiful, beautiful match. It was a very hard-fought match. I'll tell you, I like this match better than the Briscoes match, because if you look at the Briscoes match and you look at Allie's performance, she was out for most of it, right? She barely got in the match. She was out for most of it. She came in for a few spots, finally got the win. Good for her. But really, it's Masha Slamovich who won, intergender wrestling tonight. She really delivered a performance. She brought the best out of Dickinson. What a performance from Masha Slamovich. She really brought her A game. She killed it tonight. And I know that Dickinson himself acknowledges it. He says, no, it's not about me, it's about her. She's the one who killed it. And that is why he points to her. He tells the fans to direct their applause and their appreciation towards Masha Slamovich, because she killed it. She brought her absolute best. What a performer is Masha Slamovich. Look at her. So good. And she bows down to Dickinson and to the fans. Masha Slamovich killed it. This was amazing. What a great intergender match right there. I think Johnny Gargano or Cesaro is the Joker at Double or Nothing. Serve Johnny Gargano or Cesaro, actually, to think about it. It would make a lot of sense. And I know that, who was this guy who said it not too long ago? I'm trying to think. Was it Keith Lee? Somebody said from AEW. Somebody made the comment that they would like to see Cesaro in AEW, and they want to see him already in AEW. So it's gonna happen. The AEW Stars wanted, AEW wants it. I know the fans want it. So Cesaro in AEW is written in the stars. It's gotta happen. Looking forward to watching my favorite Magic Jake Dumas wrestling on NWA USA April 16. Beautiful, brother. We're gonna watch it together. I should have got into MMA or wrestling when I was younger. Bones don't heal as fast as at older ages. Yeah, Renegade, but it's all right, brother. We're super fans, and we still make the best out of it. I'm not a wrestler myself, but look what I'm doing now, right? I'm somehow, staying on top of the game here. Somehow, trying to be a part of the industry. And I'll tell you what, been doing this for about 5-6 years, and I very much feel like somehow I belong in this industry. I know people who know me. I know people. I've got some good friends in the industry, good promoters friends, wrestler friends, all that stuff. So I'll tell you what, I feel very much involved, and I feel so grateful. No wrestling training myself, nothing, but somehow got this opportunity. So I feel like, you can do it. I mean, if I could do it, follow my dreams, and somehow in a very small way as well. It's a small way, right, in which I'm involved. It's a very small way. But even if I could get involved in this small way, it's possible. Anything is possible. So we can always get involved in some way, shape, or form. If not as a wrestler, some other way. The doors are always open for us, right? If we're passionate, we're driven, we can make it happen. And Sir says, I would like to see Cesaro versus Omega. Yeah, so many dream matches featuring Cesaro and AEW are possible. And look who's coming out here. AC Edge is coming out here. And you know what? This guy is great. And he's got a good mindset. He's got a very good vibe about himself now. Very positive outlook. But I remember him in WWE, and the only thing that I remember him for is the T-shirt scandal. They came up with a T-shirt, which is a very racist T-shirt, as we can recall. Yeah, that's the only thing I remember him from the WWE. It should be a good match. And I think we're approaching the main event. The main event, of course, is going to be a big one. We're going to be watching Suzuki, and he's going to be taking on Blake Christian. Blake Christian has made it all the way to the main event. When we started doing the GCW Watchalongs, Blake Christian used to be the first or the second or the mid-act on the show, but he's made it all the way to the main event now. I mean, this guy has worked hard to get to the point where he is right now on the card, and he's going to be taking on Suzuki, which is no joke. It's a big match. It's a big match, probably one of the biggest matches for Blake Christian in his career. So it should be a good one. Let's see how it all turns around. But this is perhaps the semi-main event, or we're just one or two matches away from the main event. But this is going to be a good one for sure. And Bobby says, MJ Jenkins is wrestling pretty soon on NWA. Stay tuned. Okay. MJ Jenkins, of course, she's a good one as well. So I look forward to that, brother. Bobby, look forward to it. Jason says, it's 16-plus-year-old Nick Wayne. That's right. So Nick Wayne, obviously, we spoke about this guy earlier, very young, right? Only 16-plus years old. Maybe 16, maybe 17 now. But he really can wrestle. He can go out there, and he's got a bright future ahead of himself. If at this age he's wrestling at GCW, I can imagine him getting signed to WWE or maybe AEW by the time he hits 20 or maybe 19. He could be one of the youngest AEW superstars ever. So big things for him for sure. And there we go. Surf says Nick Wayne. He's happy for him. That's right. And Ricky says right there, he says today is Bianca Belair's birthday. There you go. Nice. Bianca Belair, if you're watching this right now, cheers. Happy birthday. And Nick Wayne, ACH, going at it right now. Some technical wrestling so far. We can see that ACH has this in control. Twisting the arm, locking it down. Nick Wayne is trying to turn it around using his flexibility, his athleticism to turn it around as we speak. Let's see how this turns around, because right now they're still going at it. Once again, took a little breather for a second right there, circled around the ring, and right now they have it locked in once again. ACH has the sleeper hold locked in on Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne also returns the favor, running across the ring, and with a shoulder tackle to Nick Wayne. This is an interesting match so far. Not bad, not shabby. Wow. Nick Wayne just using his pure athleticism. I mean, he does it like nobody else. So good. So nice. And Bobby says, my dream is Jonathan Gresham versus Johnny Gargano for the ROH Championship at Ring of Honor. And I don't think, Bobby, that's far from reality. I think that could happen. Could happen in the future. For sure. Jonathan versus Johnny would be fantastic. And I think that it could be happening in the near future. I think so. And Surf Wrestling also with a very nice matchup right there. Nick Wayne versus Hook would be nice. But one thing about Hook, right? He's been treated like such a star that he's become very, very exclusive. Like he wrestles, I don't know if he wrestles fewer matches than CM Punk, or he's on a CM Punk kind of schedule where he wrestles once in a while. We don't see him always in action, which is interesting with this guy. He's not always in action, which this is what I was afraid of as well. The fans put him so over, and they got him so over that now he's got this attitude, right? He doesn't always wrestle. He's got this about himself that he's not always in action, which I don't know. I don't see him in action every single week. I don't see him in action every 2 weeks either. Probably once in 3 weeks. So I have a problem with that. He's very exclusive now already. So we'll see how that goes. But Chris says I pick ACH. QT Marshall, I'm having Nick Wayne attack Hook. There you go. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, brother. Yeah. Something went wrong there. Yeah, I felt so too. I felt so too, Jason. I don't know. This match is a slow-paced match right now, as we can see. Nick Wayne, we usually see him going at it. But right now, we can see that he's kind of slowed down, which I'm not too sure why. Colby Corino wrestled yesterday against Mike Jackson on NWA USA. That's nice. Okay. Colby Corino, also one of the better-known wrestlers out there right now, making a name for himself. By the way, this match between Nick Wayne and ACH is interesting because Nick Wayne is wrestling at a very much slower pace than he usually does. Very much slower pace. And I don't know what the referee was telling to ACH right there. I think she was asking him to slow down a little bit. I don't know what happened right there, but they're going at it. And ACH with a big elbow to Nick Wayne. Wow, and with a big suplex right into the turnbuckle. He goes back first and head first into the turnbuckle right there. Referee going for the pinfall. And Nick Wayne kicks out at a 2.5. ACH doesn't look too happy, but Nick Wayne looks like he's very slowed down. He's slowed down here. I don't know. I think I gotta pick ACH too, and I can see everybody picking ACH. Ricky, I gotta go with ACH as well, because right now, Nick Wayne looks like this guy's hurt. And not just hurt kayfabe vibes, he's hurt and real. And it doesn't look right. Something's off. Have you heard of the ROH TV deal news? Nothing yet, brother. It's I don't believe that it's out there yet. If it's out there, Tony Khan's gonna be making an announcement very soon. But right now, nothing yet. But we'll soon know. I know he's working on a regular show. When are those regular shows gonna happen? I don't know. My guess would be that those regular shows would happen around the time for SummerSlam. I think so, but we'll find out.
This is gonna be it here. Planted both of those feet right on the face of young Nick Wayne. I'll tell you something, Casey. My favorite move.
ACH is not very happy with the referee's work. He asked her to, do it quickly, to pin quickly, be faster at her job. This is a slow-paced match. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Usually with Nick Wayne and his matches, they go out there and they really kill it. But tonight, with this one, I don't know if I'm feeling it right now. I'll tell you what. This does not feel like a GCW show. Can I just say that? Yes, we did see a crazy match with the Briscoes and Allie, right? They went there and they went to a level that a lot of companies would not go to, right? Even Impact might not go there, so they went there. But apart from that one, this doesn't really feel like a GCW show. It feels more of a softer show. It feels like more of a family-friendly show. This doesn't feel like a GCW show to me. Deonna Purrazzo will be 7-0 at Impact Wrestling on April. She's forever champion. I hope so too, brother. And Deonna made this promise to me that she is forever gonna be champ. And I said, Deonna, I trust you. And she hasn't broken my trust yet. I hope she doesn't do it either in the future. But we can see here that ACH was going to go for a big dive. Something changed. And now he was going to go for a kick off the apron. And Nick Wayne grabs his leg, pushes him down, and ACH goes down on the apron. Nick Wayne, looking to fly, goes flying with a big dive off the middle rope. Okay. He goes down. And ACH goes down right into the audience. Let's see. And Nick Wayne gets him up, trying to get him into the ring. Very slow paced. Very slow paced for a Nick Wayne match. This is very slow paced. Surf says Deonna Purrazzo versus Velvet Sky should happen. Miss Sky still looks amazing, for sure. I don't know if she's interested in actually getting physical in the ring, but if she is, would be a nice match. And but if this happens, if she ever gets physical, I would assume that she'd wrestle on NWA. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so still going at it. Nick Wayne is finally picking up the pace. He's finally getting strong in the ring, going fast in the ring, going for a roll-up on ACH. Now the tables are starting to turn. So far, the version of Nick Wayne that we've seen was not really Nick Wayne. Was very slowed down, very slow pace. Now I can see he's feeling it. He's getting the energy back up. He's picking up the pace. Yeah, so far, I think he's just getting started now. He's going for a big springboard, but ACH gets out of the way, goes for the left leg of Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne going for the kick. ACH grabs the leg, goes for the right leg, goes for the drop kick, and now going for the cover. And right there, Nick Wayne kicks out at a 2.5. He kicks out at a 2.5. Look at that. I like Challenge Royale. She's a great talented wrestler, and I think so too. She's a good wrestler. She can sing, which is a quality that you don't see in a lot of wrestlers. She can really sing. I mean, the last time I saw her and I listened to her singing before she actually made her way out, I was like, wow, these guys actually got a musical performance from their show. I was surprised, but then I saw it was just Challenge Royale actually singing as she was making her way out. So really good, very talented, and ACH is looking for a big suplex on Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne goes for the elbows, and he's trying to get ACH away from him. ACH going for a big strike right to the head of Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne returning the favor. ACH returning the favor. This is not a... Wow, this is a weird match. Alright, again, with the big elbow strikes to Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne going for a big elbow strike once again to ACH. ACH going for the big punches. 1, 2, and 3. And Nick Wayne's dazed, and ACH going for a suplex. Nick Wayne turns it around, going for the big super kick. He's finally picking up the pace, and he's going for oh dear lord, no. ACH going for a suplex, and he delivers it. Going for the cover right now. 1, 2, and Nick Wayne kicks out just in the nick of time. 2.95 as we speak. Wow, what a show this has been. Crazy. Asia, did you see my question? Chris, I probably missed it. Let's see. Where is your question? There he is. Asia, do you see MJF versus Wardlow happening at Double or Nothing? I think so, brother. I absolutely think so. Double or Nothing, they're going to go out there. All cards are going to be on the deck. They're going to bring their A show. They're going to bring their best matches. So I think Wardlow versus MJF should be happening. at Double or Nothing. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think it's going to happen? I think it's going to happen. Let me know, what do you think, Chris? That's a good question, though. I think it's definitely going to be happening. But ACH, he plants Nick Wayne on the top turnbuckle, is getting him up on his shoulders. ACH has come such a long way from his NXT days, where he was just a rookie, all the way, to GCW now. And he's putting on such a killer performance. So good. So good. I think ACH could very well be the future GCW Extreme Champion. He could definitely beat AJ Gray for the title in the future. Wow. Nick Wayne gets him down. What a super duper move right there. Wow. Look at that. And a kick out. And a kick out from ACH. Nick Wayne is now going for the springboard. Wow. Going for the springboard, third time, and this time it connects. Going for the cover, ACH kicks out once again. Beautiful. When Nick Wayne brings it, he brings it. When Nick Wayne's at it, he's at it. He's good, and he cannot be beat when he's at it. She said she is wrestling to AJ. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, brother. Velvet Sky's wrestling, that's going to be great. I see it happening at Double or Nothing. I do see it as well, Chris. I do see it as well. And Nick Wayne is looking to fly. ACH rolls out. He rolls away. Wow. This kid is literally changing the game before our eyes. Nick Wayne's doing a great job. Good job. Good job from Nick Wayne. Looking to fly once again, and he goes for a Swanton Bomb. Swanton Bomb. ACH gets his knees up, and Nick Wayne is hurt. Wow. There we go, guys. I think we all saw it coming. The pace of this match had been very slow from the very beginning. Nick Wayne wasn't bringing his A game. We have seen much better matches from Nick Wayne before. This one right here was definitely off. And we see it, the result of the match right there. We all win because we all thought ACH was going to win. And that is exactly what happened. ACH gets the big victory over Nick Wayne. And Nick Wayne gets his loss. I think this is perhaps the first time I've seen Nick Wayne with his shoulders down for the 3 count. Nick Wayne lost the match to ACH, and it's the first time I've seen Nick Wayne actually losing a match. And also, the first match tonight where there has not been a show of respect after the match. We've seen it for almost every single match on the card so far. When the match gets over, there's a hugging out moment, or there's a show of respect, or a nod, or something like that. This match, none of that. Nick Wayne just leaves the ring as soon as the bell hits and the match is over. Nick Wayne just leaves, and ACH is dancing. He's happy. He's making his way to the back. That was a decent performance, but Nick Wayne and ACH, no show of respect, which is surprising. My dream match is Miranda Elise versus Mercedes Martinez at Ring of Honor. Bobby, nice, brother. All right. I love it. Chris, I love it. I'm at a 5 for 2. I'm dominating this one. Me and Ricky, we're going at it. So 5 for 1. 5 for 1, sorry. Not 2. 5 for 1. I think so. No, 5 for 2. Actually, 5 for 2. You're right. And the GCW fans are chanting the name of the promotion right now. Okay, buying some time right now, as we can see. I know this, guys. Alright, it's time for main event. It seems like it's time for main event. It's time for the match that we all have been waiting for. It's time for Blake Christian, and it is time, wow. Alright, it is time for Blake Christian versus Suzuki. It's gotta be a good match. Brother True is here. True, missed you, brother. Good to see you. A late night GCW show, that is right. This show literally kicked off at 11 p.m. And it's been a very good show, brother. It's been a fantastic show. And the main event of the night is, of course, Blake Christian versus Suzuki. So it's got to be a good match. And you know what? You've made it right in time, because now is the time for the main event. GCW Paranoid featuring, it's going to be Blake Christian and Suzuki. Who's coming out first? Let's see. And Blake Christian. Wow. Blake Christian comes out, and he looks nervous. I mean, look at the look on his face right here. He's all pale, and he looks like he's nervous. Of course, he's got a big chip on his shoulder. He's representing Every single independent wrestler out there, every single wrestler who wants to break into the business is being represented by Blake Christian tonight, because he's representing everybody. I mean, he is one of the newer guys in the business, right? One of the guys who's looking to break it into the business, looking to make it big in the business, and he's doing so. But tonight he takes on one of the best wrestlers out there, not in America, not on the independent scene, but across the world. One of the best wrestlers, Suzuki. Everybody just, is frightened of the name. Everybody shakes up when they hear the name Suzuki. And Blake Christian is going to be fighting Suzuki tonight, one of the biggest matches of his career so far. And that is why he looks so nervous. It's either make it or break it. If he delivers tonight, he's going to make a big name for himself. But is he going to deliver? Is he going to make a name for himself? Is he going to win the match? Those questions will be answered in just a few minutes. Because we are, I believe, in for the 30 minutes of the match. This probably is going to be a 30 minutes long main event. Could be crazy. For a GCW show, there has been almost no blood. Very negligible blood. Yes, there was a few, blood spots. We saw Allie busting open. We saw Effy also busted open. But the blood was almost negligible for a GCW show. So could we be seeing some blood here tonight for Suzuki and Blake Christian? Could we be seeing them climb to the top and falling from the top and putting their bodies on the line? We could. Let's see how this goes down. And Jason says the crowd is picking up their chairs and holding them out. That's right, brother. This one's gonna be crazy, Jason. And, everybody who's watching this for the first time, Renegade, my brother, you are in for a treat. You're gonna love this. Hopefully, they bring their A game and they show the true GCW spirit right here. And you can see right here, the crowd is on their feet. Everybody's up on their feet. The phones are out. Everybody's excited for this one. Chris says, do you remember last pay-per-view, the tag team match ended in a controversy? Do you know when it got rebooked for? When, brother? When is that rebooked? I had no idea it got Wait. I remember that. Yes. I remember that one. It featured Briscoes. Or did it feature Briscoes, or did it feature this guy right here? Wow. Out comes Suzuki. Look at him. There he is. Suzuki, such a big fight feel. And everybody's clapping. We know that GCW fans love to misbehave. They love to throw out the birds. They love to get in the faces of the wrestlers. But this guy right here, Suzuki, everybody's paying their respect. Every single one of them. Look at that. Crazy. Everybody's paying their respect right now, as we can see here. Wow. Look at that, guys. Wow. So I remember that one, Chris. It was Nick Cage, right? Nick Cage was also in the match, and that match ended up in a controversy. It was a terrible ending to that match, I remember. It got rebooked. I'm not too sure if it got rebooked, if we have a date yet. Anybody knows if we have a date for that match yet? Because I remember that they said that there will be a rematch, but I can't recall if there was a date given out. But yes, it did get rebooked, yeah. Ricky says no blood match tonight. That's right. For GCW, there's always blood. And Jason says there will be blood in this match. Let's see. Let's see how much blood do we get here. That's right, it was Nick Gage and Matt Tremont. I remember that. Matthew Paint, I remember. That was a crazy match, but the finish, not that great. I remember they got the fork in there. They got all the weapons in there. Couldn't really use it to the fullest of potential, but that match really happened. It was a crazy, crazy match. I don't know if there's a date, official date yet, but it's going to be happening soon. Get ready for a brutal fight, AJ and Renegade. Thank you for that, Jason. I'm ready. I love it, Bobby. L is your favorite IWGP champion. Cool stuff. And that's right, Himuru and Master Watu, all of them have been beat by him. That's cool. May 1st, looking forward to Itachi versus L. It's going to be good. AJ, who do you want to see wrestle on Best of Super Junior at NJPW May 1st, May 15th through June 3? So many good names out there, brother. And you know what? We're going to be doing a watch-along for every single one of them. Every single one of them. I got to stay on top of my toes right there for the NJPW week, I guess, or 2 weeks. We're going to be in for a good show here. But speaking of a good show, this is going to be one hell of a match. It's time for the main event, and you can look at Suzuki. He's super comfortable in the ring. Look at him throwing his punches, just getting warmed up. He knows he's ready. He's got it under control. Blake, though, he's standing still. all he's doing is staring down at Suzuki. He knows this is a big match. He knows he's the underdog heading into the match. And he's just serious. He's not here for any distractions. He's just here to win this match. Is he going to win? Is he going to survive? Let's find out. They're going to lock it up. I mean, look at Suzuki, look at his head, you look at his hair, and how can you not feel intimidated? I feel intimidated just watching him on the television screen right here. I feel super duper intimidated. And Blake Christian and Suzuki lock it up. Lock it up. Blake gets him up. Alright, twist the arm right there of Blake Christian. Suzuki grabs the other arm of Blake as well, puts him in a sleeper hold right there. Blake is slowly fading away, gets down to one of his knee. Alright, he's trying to regain control. Still up, still up. Trying to break free. Yeah, he's trying to break free. Is he going to be able to do it? He does it. He does it. Now he has Suzuki's arm in place. He's looking to put in an armbar. Is that what he's looking for? But he's got the armor in place. That's right. That's right. He's looking for the armbar right there. Renegade says, AJ, I'm glad you like my designs and I'm going to bet soon. Renegade, thank you so much, brother. You were amazing. And I'm so grateful once again, guys. You know, this beautiful, beautiful design that Renegade made for the channel right here. It's a family and we all work together, right? For the channel. So thank you so much, Renegade, for this. And also, Renegade designed this beautiful looking championship belt. There you go, the Wrestling News Predictions Championship belt, designed by Renegade, and the current champion, of course, is Andy. Andy Smith, our current champion. If you want to win the championship, make sure to get the predictions right the next time there's a pay-per-view from WWE. But thank you so much, Renegade. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And Matt is here. Matt, good to see you, brother. Good evening. Good evening. And we're watching GCW here, GCW Paranoid going right now. And we can see Blake Christian and Suzuki going at it. Suzuki in control, Blake Christian not so much, but Suzuki is going strong as we speak. Matt, it is so good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening here. And there you go. Bobby says, I would like to see Blake Christian and Wheeler Utah. Man, I would love that. You're throwing names out there. You know I love those names. Lee Mortality, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Mike Bailey. I love that. All those names, fantastic, brother. Good one, Bobby. Good one. Yes, once again, Renegade, thank you so much for that championship belt design and all the graphics you've made. It's a family. We all work together. Thank you, Renegade, once again. Thank you. Look at that. Blake Christian is down. Suzuki is in control. And as we'd expect, early on, this is a very technical match. But it's going to get brutal in no time for sure. Because we know Suzuki is very much capable of extreme, brutal matches. And so is Blake Christian. I expect Blake Christian to take a fall here. I expect him to go to the top, to climb something, and fall. We've seen it for the past couple GCW shows, that someone takes a fall every single time. So we could be seeing something crazy here. Let's see what happens. But right now, Blake Christian is in control. Gets Suzuki in the headlock right there, gets him down. Suzuki with Blake Christian's head between his thighs right there, and also his arm locked in. So Blake Christian is in trouble. Suzuki, what he's doing best, putting him through a world of pain. I mean, how do you not tap out of this one? Blake Christian using his flexibility, his agility to get out of this one. Trying to roll around the ring, somehow, some way get out of the lock, and he does. He gets his face out of his thighs, somehow turns it around for Suzuki. And he's got the leg lock right now. Look at that. Good night, brother. Renegade, you take care. I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Take care. Have a good night. This has been a crazy match. And it's been a crazy long night as well, right? I mean, we started at 11 p.m. Eastern. And what time is it right now? It must be very late. Let's see. EST time. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, wow. It's almost 2 a.m. Eastern now. A few minutes shy of 2 a.m. I believe this match is going to get over by 2. But this has been a late night. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here, for watching the show. What a show this has been. So good. Just so good. Wow. And Suzuki going strong. That's right. This is a kind of show every single match on the show has been unlike a GCW match because it's been so nice, so technical, and so sophisticated. I mean, GCW shows are all about the weapons, the blood, the gory stuff. This show has been very clean, very sophisticated, almost like a WWE show tonight here from GCW. I'm not complaining though, we've seen some good matches, but it's a very sophisticated show altogether. Blake Christian and Suzuki putting on a very technical performance right here. Look at that, he was gonna go for a big chop, and the way that Suzuki just blocked that chop, really cool. The Japanese wrestling coming into play, the way he blocked that chop was beautiful, and Suzuki is still in control, obviously. Wow, are you kidding me? He's got the arm bar locked in with those ropes into play right there. He's hanging from the top rope, got the armbar locked in. Blake Christian, I don't know if his arm has been separated from the shoulder, because Blake must be in a lot of pain right there. Suzuki is going limb after limb. We know how Suzuki is. He targets every single limb of your body. He goes after each and every limb, breaks you down limb after limb, and that's what he's doing here. Blake Christian is out. He's out. Suzuki just throws him right into those chairs, and he's down and he's out. He's not able to get back up. He's out. And he's going for the big elbow tackle right into his face of Suzuki. And Suzuki is loving it. As he throws those elbows in, Suzuki laughs. He's like, alright, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. And Blake Christian is going with those elbow hits, the elbow strikes right into the face of Suzuki. And that's doing nothing but firing Suzuki up and even energizing him even more. And he goes with a big elbow strike right into the face of Blake Christian, and Blake Christian goes down. He goes down. Look at that. And Bobby says, my dream patch is L versus Chris Bay, IWGP. Love that, brother. Chris will have to win. For sure. I hope that happens, brother. I'm still here, almost 1 a.m. Chris, much love to you. You're a champion. Look at that. It's 10:40 in California. Renegade, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Not too late then. Homicide is my favorite NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion so far. Homicide beat Austin Aries and Doug Williams for NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. There we go. Homicide is so good, by the way. So good. Suzuki brings that wooden chair into the play and hits Blake Christian with that wooden chair. I'll tell you what. This has been a crazy match, but a very one-sided match. Look at Suzuki just getting into that ring and lying down. He's showing off right here. He knows he's got this match so well under control. There is nothing that Blake can do at this point to try to get into control here. He's doing nothing. He's going to be able to do nothing to turn the tables around. Suzuki has got this match under control. So good. Do you think the card tonight was meant to be clean because they will have lots of blood and gore? That's right. Tomorrow's going to be all about the bloody stuff. And Chris, as I said, I've got a few promoters out there who are good friends, and they talk about GCW all the time. They're like, GCW was never the kind of promotion that it is today. It's a whole different promotion. And they're trying to appeal to different kind of audiences now. They're trying to appeal to the fans who love death matches and also to the fans who just love wrestling. And I think you're right. You make a good point. Maybe the idea behind a 2-night event is this. The one night is clean and nice and shows us some incredible wrestling, and the other night is all about the blood and the gore. I think that's a very valid point, Chris. Jason, I'm afraid we're probably not going to be seeing blood here tonight. Probably no blood. Let's see. 140 where I live, Renegade. There you go. Eastern time zone there. Love it. Dear Lord. And what time is it for me right now? Let's see. It's almost noon for me, so I'll tell you what. I like this time better because, for a usual watch-along, I wake up at 4 a.m. and the show gets over by 7 or 8. And but today is all about waking up at 8 a.m. and doing the show till noon and then getting off at your work or whatever. So it's good. This is better. I like this better. Wow. Suzuki was gonna go for a big kick to Blake Christian, but Blake Christian reverses it, gets up. Jason says Suzuki just broke Blake's hands and fingers. Did he? Let's see. Well, Blake Christian right now is landing those punches on Suzuki's face right there, but that's doing nothing to Suzuki. I mean, Suzuki is invincible. We know that The Fiend used to no-sell moves. The Fiend could not be taken down, but look at Suzuki right here. He needs no gimmicks because Suzuki really cannot be taken down. He cannot be. Even with those punches, with those strikes, with those dives, Suzuki's no selling all of it. Nothing. And I think, Jason, you're right. His fingers have to be out. We can see even now as Blake Christian is fighting, he's holding on to his fingers. I don't know if the fingers are still intact or if they're really broken, because you can look at it right here. As Blake Christian is hitting him with those kicks, he's still holding on to his fingers. He's holding on to them. So there has to be something going out there. It cannot just be a sell. It has to be more than a sell. Jason, you make a lot of sense right there. I think his fingers indeed are broken up. And Suzuki with the big kick right into the chest of Blake Christian, and Blake Christian goes falling down. Look at that. Crazy match. Insane match so far. Insane. Suzuki is looking down at his opponent. He's loving it. He's smiling big as we speak. He kicks him in the head. There you go. Just pure lack of respect from Suzuki as we speak here, right? Just no respect whatsoever to Blake Christian. Blake Christian with a big shoulder tackle to Suzuki. Suzuki is not happy. Is not happy. And he hits him in the jaw. Big punch to the jaw of Blake Christian. And he's waiting for Blake to hit him back. And you know what? When Blake hits him back, I don't know what happens, but Suzuki just gets even more energetic. And he gets even more powerful. So maybe Blake should not hit him at all. Because, you know, hitting him does the opposite. It doesn't cause any damage. Instead, it takes him to a whole nother level. And we can see here with the back and forth elbow strikes right here between Suzuki and Blake Christian. Blake is trying to bring his very best with 3 elbow strikes in a row to Suzuki. And all that does is make Suzuki laugh. I mean, those strikes to the head of Suzuki, it's not hurting him. It's only making him laugh. It's making him tickle. Which is funny, right? Crazy. AG should interview Myron Reed from LMW. Beautiful, Bobby. I love that. Gotta be writing this down as well. I love that. Thank you for that. Right, Myron. Got this down. Thank you for that, brother. Interesting. Alright, love that, brother. Ricky, I love that. Good ECW show? For sure, it's a good show so far. Yep. Big knees to the head of Suzuki as we see. Big knees right there. Suzuki somehow... This is... Yeah, Jason... It's not going to end in a blood, for sure. It's not going to be a bloody match. It's going to be a very clean finish as well, because as we can see here, there is rope break. There's disqualification in effect here. So it's definitely, there are going to be no weapons. There's going to be no craziness here. A close fall right there. That was the 2.5 from Blake Christian to Suzuki. Suzuki is down, but he's not out yet. Asia, have you heard of the female wrestler Max, the Impaler? I have heard of her, that's right. She's wrestling in Eve Ride Girls of Wrestling on April 23rd, 2022. That's right, Jason, I remember that very well. And Eve, we're going to be watching that show together, I think. We're going to be watching it, yeah. And it's nice that Max is going to be there. Looking forward to that. And Suzuki has a sleeper hold locked in on Blake Christian as we speak. Picks him up for the big one. Blake Christian turns it around, throws Suzuki up, and he goes down. Blake Christian looking kind of dazed here, but he's still trying to stay in control. Look at that. Yeah, Christian is dizzy. He's dizzy. And Suzuki with a big elbow tackle right into the face of Christian. Christian goes down. Suzuki gets him up for the big one. He's got to go for the pile driver right here. Don't tell me my stream froze at this point. Dear Lord, my stream just gave up once again for Fight TV once again. What's happening with GCW and giving up the streams at the very same point that you don't want for it to give up? Alright, nice. Anyways, alright, let's hope that they can get the stream back up, because I thought we were looking at the end of the match right there, so interesting for sure. Yeah, the stream's giving up for sure right now. Can you drop the Rich Swann interview or do a Willie Mack interview? For sure, Chris. Gotta be dropping it. The Kimberly interview, the Rich Swann interview, gotta drop it together for sure. But this, tomorrow, Sunday, we're gonna be dropping the Bhupinder Gujjar interview. It's going to be coming up soon. And Bobby says AJ will have some breaking news this Monday about who is wrestling on NWA Power. Stay tuned. I'm intrigued, Bobby. Look forward to it. But right now, the situation is that Fight TV stopped working for me. Anybody else has having trouble with the streaming? Because for me, the stream stopped working. So I thought the match was almost over. Is the match over already? Let me know if you can watch it. Yeah, it's over for me. I can't see it. AJ, you want fixed? Yeah, that's right. I know, brother. I don't know what keeps happening. It never happens with me for Fight TV, but tonight it's happening, so it's interesting. Yeah, it's out. Sweet. Let's see. It's been a good show, though. Regardless of the stream giving up at the very last second, it's been a sweet show so far. It's been nice, and we've been having a lot of fun for sure. Let's see. Right, so still trying to refresh it as we speak. Chris, is your stream, there you go. Chris also, his stream quit as well. So I'm not the only one. Thank you for that, Chris. Alright, so I guess my stream is back. It's not, still not back. Is the show over? It's gotta be over. That was the last few seconds of the show, I think, because Suzuki had him up after the big elbow strike. He had him up in position for the pile driver, and it looked like he was gonna go for the big one, but right there, my stream gave up at the very last second. Ricky says my Fight TV app be like Peacock, not working. That's right. I would like to see Kevin Blackwood. We saw Kevin Blackwood early on in the show tonight, and he is fire. I mean, he was great. AJ Gray was originally supposed to be fighting somebody else in that match, but Kevin Blackwood, I believe, was a last-minute replacement. But he did so well. Kevin Blackwood is amazing, Bobby, indeed, and I would love for him to be on NWA someday. It would be amazing. And, of course, NWA Empower is coming up, so we could be seeing a lot of the women showing up there. I think Allie Kat's got to make it to Empower this year because she's been on fire lately, right? She's been so good, so Allie Kat's got to make it. Mickey James obviously is going to be there. There are going to be a few women. Deanna Peraza should be there. I guess, we're going to see Tasha Steele, Savannah Evans, all of them should be there as well. So NWA Empower this year should be good. I think we're not going to be seeing any AEW stars or ROH stars on NWA this time. But we're going to be seeing a lot of independent and Impact or perhaps WWE stars. Maybe. We'll find out. Because this time we're not seeing the ROH or AEW stars, so it could be an opportunity for NXT to jump in and make some name for themselves, We'll find out, though. Alright, so stream's still not back for me. Jason, can you let me know if this thing is over yet? Because my stream's still not working, so I think we were inching towards the end, so it could be over already. There we go. Right here. Good show. I mean, overall, though, a good show. I would like to ask everybody here, because the stream's not working, so I would like to ask everybody, how would you rate the show so far? How would you like it? Did you like it? How would you rate it out of 10? For me, I like the show, but for a GCW show, it was sort of a letdown because GCW, when you enter the show, the mindset is that it's going to be bloody, it's going to be gory, it's going to be crazy, and you expect to see all of that, but we didn't see any of that tonight. I guess this is the new direction for GCW. One show got to be clean, one show got to be gory. I think that's what they're doing right now. Tonight's show was clean, and that's okay. But for a GCW show, the expectations didn't really meet, right? But now I know what to expect from the future, in the future when we see GCW shows, but tonight, the expectations did not meet. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And Bobby says, I would like to see Kelsey Heather. I think she's going to make it, brother. I think Kelsey Heather has made a name for herself. So I think she's going to make it to NWA Empower 2 for sure. All right. So right now, as we can speak, this thing is still not working. So. And Ricky says 4 for 10 GCW. That's right, Ricky. It's been a good show. It's been a sweet show. But again, the kind of expectations that you have from a GCW show, those didn't really meet, so that was the only thing. But overall, good show. Briscoe brothers, if they would have won the match, I think I would have given it plus 1 point. The fact that they didn't win was a bit of a letdown for me, so that is one thing that takes away some points from the show. But overall, a sweet show for sure. GCW Paranoid, I'm going to give it a 6. Ricky gives it a 4. Bobby gives it a 10 out of 10. I love that. Great stuff, Bobby. Amazing. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the show overall. Sadly, the stream gave up, so I don't know who won the last match. Anybody here can tell me if the last match is over? Because I can't watch it. Probably is over already, which is why it's not coming up now. But sweet show. Overall, a good show. And we had a lot of fun watching it together, so Nothing better than that, right? So there you go. Yeah, perfect. All right, Chris rates it a 5. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful. Incredible. So again, I'm going to be back here tomorrow for another watch along for GCW. GCW is going to be bringing their another show. I believe it's called GCW Devil. Something along those lines. So we're going to be watching that show tomorrow. It's going to be taking place at 8 p.m. Eastern. Not the usual, I mean, not like now today. Not at 11 p.m. Eastern, but at the usual 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's good news. It's not going to be a very late night. We're going to be going live at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow to watch the GCW show, the second show this weekend, and it's got to be good. So once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to find out who won that match later on eventually, but it was a good show. We had a lot of fun, so I would like to thank everybody for joining me. It's been a good watch along. It's been a great show. I give it a 6. Ricky gives it a 5. Bobby gives it a 10. Chris gives it a 5. Ricky gives it a 4. Sorry. So overall, it's been a good show. I think an average comes out to be about 6 or 7 out of 10. Good show so far. It was good. Ricky, thank you so much for joining me here. Everybody, thank you. It's been a late watch along, and thank you guys for staying up and spending your Saturday night with me. You guys are the best. Much love to all of you. I hope you have a great night. You sleep well. And I'll see you all tomorrow for GCW once again. Thank you. And Bhupendra Gujjar interview also drops tomorrow, so look forward to it. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, Ricky. Go to bed. Take care. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.